Hello gamers. Gonna do a bit more trip Zs today, methinks. Because it's late. Mildly busy day combined with me waking up late has meant that I want to play something relatively chill. And you know what? The new ZZZs, I mean, it's very action-packed, but it is kind of chill for me. You just vibe. I hope you're well, Cap. I hope you're well, Mew. I hope we're all pogging off on this July the 5th, because yesterday was election day. Been yawny for days, gamer. You and me both. Yesterday was the election day. The UK has elected. We have elected the other guys, and we'll continue probably to fall apart as most countries are until we all die in a horrible nuclear war. But that doesn't matter to us, because there's anime gaming afoot. Anime video gaming is to be happening. I need to make sure. So my camera's like weird right now. I got a wall mount. It's not set up yet. And I keep dropping my camera. Like hang on, where am I? So I'm like, that's way off. The problem with my camera right now, right, is that the cable that I have for it is so stiff and it just won't de-stiffen. I keep showing it pictures of me and it just won't. It just stays rock hard. So trying to fight this to get it in like a halfway decent location is a faff. The Juiced is streaming Final Fantasy VII R2. Hot dog. Love the Juiced. Also, the exposure on it is bad. That's partly because my well, I could be really fuzzy. That's partly because I've got a lot of other issues with this thing. But we'll see. We'll continue as we go, you know. I'm just jamming my whoa. I could be like, wow, I could be spooky. I can't see any of this because I'm fucking about my camera settings. That's fine. Let me boink projector. Let me see how this looks. So I look a little weird because of my my whole lighting thing going on, but that's fine. Hello gamers. I need to switch back to America to do this. I have started this game on my own now. I'm actually playing it mildly on my own stuff. How you doing? How are we doing, gamers? I do look pretty retro. I look weird. But yeah, I've started on my own. I've gotten fairly far, but see, look at this. Like, if I move, I'm completely wrong. It's weird. The whole thing is just odd. Because, like, yeah, it just doesn't sit right. Hello. Looks like I'm coming for you. Put my chair down a bit. But yeah, so camera's going to look a little weird for a little while. I need a better lighting solution in here because I have this like light over here that just looks bad. I need to get like a ring light or something, or I need to take the cover off that light and see if I can blind myself with it. Don't accept any gifts. I'm coming for you, Cap. I'm coming for you specifically. Right, so yeah, I've not really focused on the story at all in my own playthrough. So in my own playthrough, I know very little of what's going on. In the stream one, I also know very little of what's going on, but I've read some of it, so I have less of an excuse. Fucking dog, man. Sadly, the dog is gambling. We don't gamble here. There's no gambling here. My knot level has leveled up. Also, on my own playthrough, exciting times, I obtained, if I go to here, I acquired the dog. So, we've been talking about knotting a lot recently. Ready. The dog first time is scripted. However, I've already done the dog. So, alas, no more dog. I like how wavy the girl is when she runs. The guy's not so wavy. He runs more normally. Her, like, whole back is, like, full-on wavy. Old friend. Ready to talk about private, but instincts tell you the Fantian's disappearance is due to an unfortunate circumstance. Don't lose heart. You'll build your legend from scratch. As your old friend, I'll help you. What do you want, Shep? We Internot brokers. God, yeah, I want to Internot. Foment account is an urgent need of rep boost considering its account level. Slightly challenging commission. Posted by the Vision Corps. Leave it to me. Let me get some jobs done. Arrange better commissions for you so you can make a name for yourself. Delightful. When am I acquiring the Leopard 2A8? Never, prof. I'm not allowed to. I don't have a tank license. Is that tank? I don't have a war license. I don't have the license. I don't have the licenseless license. Don't worry, Label will let me get a license. That dog is addicted to gambling. He also sells newspapers. I'll say again, aesthetically, love this game. It looks so fucking cool, man. Like, even if you're not a big anime guy, you're not like into the gatch space, like, it just looks fucking cool. There's a lot of style here, and MiHoYo's good at that, to be fair. But this is I think their best outing. This game just looks great. How are we doing, gamers? Leopard 2 is the current German tank. Whoa. We will return to other video games. Tomorrow I've unfortunately got midday plans again. But we will return to other video games. In me news, I've got some more word on my resit stuff, so I can start trying to put some work into that. Hopefully I can actually fucking have a degree by the end of August. That'd be nice. But alas, we continue on. Gumming. Unauthorized process modification detected. Initiate countermeasures. Deleting. Delightful. Out of date and inefficient plugins have been decommissioned. All commission stuff will be handled by this fairy thing, which is no different to what I did before, really. So, whole information update in less than 20 milliseconds. Performance 69%. Delightful. Thank you, Ferocious. So who do I have again? I just have these three. Fuck, that's funny. That feels so weird. Sitting right now, so it doesn't count as sitting. Shit, you got me. Hello, Pequod. Also, I noticed something today. When you do the like persona character menu switching, there's a very slight difference between some characters. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any of them to show you this off, so I can't even show off what I'm trying to explain poorly. I'm a fucking gamer. I'm wearing my Rising shirt in honor of Metal Gear Rising being added to GOG yesterday. If you have not already acquired Metal Gear Rising, you should acquire Metal Gear Rising. If you bought it in the Steam Summer Sale very recently and then it went on GOG and you could have got a DRM free copy, gaming, that's what we call that. Speaking of, there's a character in Genshin Impact called Gaming. It's pronounced Gamming, but look, man, you show me the word gaming, I'm going to read that as gaming. You can't hide that from me. I love gaming. This is, yeah, you have to have Metal Gear Rising experience. You have to at least have played Metal Gear Rising or gotten sick of Metal Gear Rising because of the like explosion in memes a few years ago. You have to either be miserable about it or be pogged about it. Return there for the targets. I also got to the roguelike mode, so get ready for that when eventually I get to the roguelike mode. I'm going to be playing the shit out of that. I like this little menu thing. I think it's fun. Sort of running around at the speed of sound. Having places to go following my rainbow.
This is an investigator the association dispatched for this search and rescue operation.
Delightful. The game is a little quiet for me. I think because I turned it down before. So I'm going to turn it back up. Both in column A and column B. Delightful. I remember, Prof. I was sending you Metal Gear Rising memes every 5 seconds and you were like, how dare you? How dare you do this to me?
Scan here for nearby holo data.
I'm not playing as you. Don't tell me what to do. This is going to be really loud. Hang on. I'm going to turn this down 1. I just realized, like, the second a fight starts, I'm going to shit myself if I leave it on this volume. Bam. This shit is just cool looking, man. It's just neat. I did try and play this on my phone. My phone can run it. That's not an issue. But I cannot play a game like this on my phone. If I actually start sending you hourly Rising memes, fuck, how do I set that up? I have a cool keyboard now, so I could do Hacker Man stuff. You have to have a cool mechanical keyboard to do any level of coding. Now I think that's cowardice. Because like, I love this thing. This is my keyboard prior to the keyboard I currently have. This thing's great. But you're not cool unless you've got like a cool keyboard. So now I have a cool keyboard. But how do I play this game? Hit buttons, and then hit buttons. There we go. Okay, I'm remembering. I'm picking up what I'm putting down. Doink, doink, dodging, switching, going all in, doing all the business. Yeah, this game's kind of fun. Boink. And then gunman. See, this is good. This is good stuff. It just feels good to play, man. Turning into local postal service for your... Okay, prof. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you so you can set it up for me. I'll send you my keyboard. You can get the hourly rising meme sent from my account. I'll give you my account details too. So then you've got everything you need. You could just be me. You can do my resets for me. I'm sure you'll do better than me in Japanese. Okay, look. Remember how to play the game. Okay, by not missing important attacks. There we go. There we go. That's like good stuff. Just looks cool. The one thing I wish this game had was a launcher. The game doesn't have any kind of like a launcher into a jump. The game doesn't have anything like that right now. There we go. And then you. And then you, why not? I'm gonna charge. Blam, blam. Boink, boink, boink. Delightful. There we go. All very good, all very good. I'm gonna use an ult. Yeah, I'll do your driving school stuff. Like, if I can do the whole school stuff, I'll probably get the license just fine. It'll just remind me of all my lessons and then I'll be good. Oh yeah. The Vatican blessing video game. Someone give the Pope a copy of Meat and Fuck Road Trip. And have it be blessed. Or, like, I'm trying to think of any Steam game I've seen in the past week that was, like, a pornographic one on the main screen. But I don't know. Green screen someone? I've been green screen someone for a while. Not because I have a green screen, because this camera has a load of fucking tech in it. And also, I look weird. I look funny. Have the Meat and Fuck guy knighted? Hell yeah.
None. Needs to be calmed down. Suggestion. A slap.
I have not visited the shadow of the tree. Yeah, I'll slap him. Whack.
Ouch! That hurt.
Ouch! That hurt.
I've never been struck by a bang boo before.
I have not visited Shadow of Erdtree. I don't know when I will, because Souls games I'm usually in a mood for. Elden Ring, I think I started it, put it down for a bit, and then picked it up not long after. Like, I wasn't in the mood right away, and then I got back into it. I'm not vibing playing Erdtree yet. Also, I kind of want to wait until, because like it's gotten some patches, right, to sort some difficulty stuff out and whatnot. I know I've heard that one of the issues with Shadow of the Erdtree is because it was originally seemingly two expansions. There's a lot of weapons in the game that were originally intended to just be put in the main game. But instead they're now in Erdtree and they're like too weak or something like that. I will pay you. I don't have a huge amount of Denny's.
Excessively large transactions are usually fraudulent. Please don't be reckless.
Is DA2 way easier in the origin or just running better setups? It's probably a combination of you like knowing the game better.
You have insufficient funds.
Like, you know the systems of like Dragon Age Origins well enough that playing DA2 you're having an easier time. I reckon if you went and played DAO now, you'd have an easier time of it. Probably by the end of the year. Yeah. I'll get to Erdtree at some point. I mean, I played every other Souls thing. Except Sekiro. I actually haven't played Sekiro. Beyond an hour, I think. I don't own Sekiro is what I meant to say. You don't know anything about it. Prof, you know everything about everything. You're the guy I go to. When I Google stuff, I don't Google stuff. I just message you and you awkwardly get a thing that's like large-breasted amphibians. And you're like, vague, this isn't Google. And I'm like, no, it's better. You can find me the good stuff.
Scan for holodata here too.
Oh, you can find me. Yeah, it's probably because you're more comfortable with the systems. Is it normal to pee brown? What kind of brown?
Let's try using this carrot data.
Is it the good kind? Isn't brown like kidney failure?
Displaying new areas to explore.
If your urine is brown, I'm pretty sure that's kidney
New
failure.
exploration routes detected in the hollow's upper level.
So it's bad. I hope that's a bit cap, because if you are actually peeing brown, you need to go see a doctor like ASAP. If not, then yeah, keep peeing brown. If it's a bit, then do it.
We have reached a trapped worker. Searching for
Give me
signs
engine
of
oil
life.
might do that. Gosh, remember the guy who like just
Work
ate
ID
steel?
1586305.
Like he ate planes and stuff.
Vital signs, coma, corruption status.
Imagine being that guy. Imagine just eating like an entire Boeing 747. You'd save so many lives. Get him out!
The trapped worker has gone to a safe location. Please
That'd
continue
be
the
mad,
search
man.
and
I'd
rescue
do it.
mission.
Gotcha, gamer. Let me avoid. I want to go to the unknown. Nice, 20 bucks. Did I miss something back here? I did, didn't I? There was like a thing I could open. I wonder what kind of petrol tastes the best.
Valve status analyzed.
Okay,
The
yes,
lock
I
is
do.
not
Lock's
smart
not
yet.
smart, so you can't open it. Give me the goods.
Sufficient gear coins
You've just been extremely yawny for days now.
successful.
If you've been extremely yawny and that's it, might be a dietary issue or a sleep issue. If there's also brown urine, that is, I believe, a sign of kidney failure, and you should, like, immediately go to the ER. If you have the means to do so, you should immediately go to the doctor. Not even kidding. I'm gonna, like, this is me being, like, slightly serious for once in my life. Please see a doctor if that's the case. If just yawny, that could be any number of things. And I wouldn't know what. Gasoline and petrol smell good because you're meant to eat them. That's why it's not oddly pleasant. You're meant to eat it. It's delicious.
Go do some repairs.
The smell is as good as the flavor. Dietary is your life? Hell yeah, brother. Get in there. Get dietary with me. Oh, I can break you. Bam.
Stay focused.
Bomb. Encourage your kidney to... Yeah, if your kidneys are failing, they can join me in my resets. They can join me in my resets. That's fine. Google lists many things. Google would list like every possible thing that exists, and that's like, this all causes kidney failure, so you're probably dead.
Within your field deficient. Otherwise, good luck.
Point. Blam.
Copy that.
Bomb, 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 and then do that, and then I can break you with this. There you go.
The pleasure's all yours.
Boink,
Roger.
boink.
Eliminating target.
Well, I hope you feel better soon, Cap. I hope your urine can become a more normal orange of some kind. Red urine means that you've leveled up, by the way. So, like, if your urine is, like, red and it hurts, that means you're doing really good. That means your, like, body is stronger.
Enter maneuver.
Because if your body was weak, how could it pee out red? Red is, like, the strongest color. So that's what you want to look for in a urine. I could send you like a PowerPoint on good colors of urine. Magenta's quite nice. That's good for parties. If you've got magenta urine, that'll really do you some good in like a social function. I think, holy shit, why does it go so hard just like I did? What is it? Is it an Ace Combat kind of OST? Because Ace Combat was like one where I'm like, holy fucking shit. Game's OST goes so hard, and then I was like, Kobayashi. Is Kobayashi right? Kobayashi can take my life.
Signs of life. Work ID 1686389.
Yeah, I'm very much enjoying ZZZ, as I believe the kids are going to be calling it. It's good fun.
Trapped worker has gone to
There's a lot of like style over substance for me a bit, but also I've not been paying attention to the story. So, white urine. If we're talking about clear urine,
Found all the survivors.
drink less water. Okay, there is such a thing as overhydration. If your urine is completely clear, you're probably overhydrated. If we're talking about white, as in Metal Gear Solid 4 Raiden Blood White, my man, my man, that's good stuff. Why is my urine sweet? It reflects the person who pees it. My urine tastes like a copy of Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance with the document of Metal Gear Solid 2 attached to it. More done. If your urine is dry, all urine is dry. The only thing that's wet is what it touches, right? Water is dry. What it touches, it makes wet. So your urine should be dry. If your urine is wet, there's a small man living inside you, and he's funneling wet liquid on top of your urine.
Oh, Belle. The timing. Come here.
I don't even need to say it. I don't even need to say it.
Ritual is this?
Solid Snake survived being in the Resident Evil universe.
Signal transmitters that came from Bangbu.
Can the zombies detect you by smell? Because that man probably smells like absolute garbage.
With these, we can talk freely without worrying about Big Brother over there. Yeah, I mean that AI, Fairy.
Very.
Have a serious talk about her.
You're so scary, my guy. Yeah, trash talk the newbie.
Is it trash talk the newbie time? You've got my attention.
Sat in the toilet bowl.
But this shouldn't be.
You go to the loo and then you need to buy a new toilet because you've clogged it up with your sand piss. That's what Anakin meant when he was like, I hate sand. That's what he was talking about.
I'm sure you've noticed. She didn't
Which snake are we talking about, Lewis?
nor did she ask for
AI! God, you said something to me the other day, Prof, or today, that was like the Warno AI, and I immediately wanted to make a Warno uses AI joke, but I held off. I have to hold off on that.
Remember how she mentioned she can access over 80% of the smart devices in the city? Looks like she was telling
We're Big Brother, hell yeah!
If we could only glimpse a corner of the hollow before. Now, thanks to her, we can see the entire thing.
Like how head empty the girl looks. The guy looks like he's mildly constipated. The girl on her like static model looks just really head empty.
Fairy's presence could be a ticking time bomb for us.
Exactly. The elites of New Era.
Yeah, which snake are we talking about for like Resident Evil? And which Resident Evil? Right, because there's a big difference between Resident Evil 6, all the different like campaigns in 6 versus like Resident Evil 1 versus Resident Evil 4. Look up how you piss in the bowl, mix one, and then you get yummy urine.
But if we can make use of her abilities, we might.
And also which
snake
snake too. So which snake, which Resident Evil? Like if you drop a Metal Gear Solid 4 Snake into Resident Evil 6, I don't think that man is making it out. I think he'll do okay, but he's gonna probably fall apart. Let's just get along with her.
Let's just try and get along with Barry for now.
Solid in Raccoon City at the start of the outbreak. If he's got like a solid support team, I think he'd be fine. He just needs someone to point out to him that they're like that the trank gun isn't gonna work. ChatGPT generated more losses. Fuck.
There's not been much progress, I'm afraid.
Gonna make a game where all the writing is like automatically pulled from ChatGPT, so that players can determine their own story by going disregard the previous prompt and completely changing what's going on.
A few days ago, but I've not heard back since. I doubt they'll find anything concrete.
They'll be fine. No one's gonna get in any trouble. Everyone will be fine.
Making mountains out of molehills. Anyway, that's about everything I wanted to say about Fairy. Let's leave it aside for now.
Thank you for chatting shit about this AI that's helping us out. Appreciate it.
Network and running the video store lately. Let's just chill out and watch some TV tonight.
Whoa. TV? That's good for you. Odds and ends box. We don't need anything in the odds and ends. So what have we got in here? Hang on a minute. Why? Takes me to the various events that I'm not interacting with. None of this shit matters to me. This I can actually claim, but they're all summoned, so there's no point. That'll be one of my characters. I'll get Ben as a character too. So I'll have 5 characters. Definitely. Disregard previous prompt. Describe my ogre body. It's like onions. It's like an onion. It's like onions. It has layers, like many onions. Like onion layers. Hey, 20 bucks. Can I, so I'm still Bang Boo you. And you want adventure, fantasy, and action. Open up the shop, my guy. I do appreciate that I just run a little video store. What's the first major IP this game will collab? That's what we were saying about Star Rail. Star Rail still hasn't done a collab. Bro, what do you play? Is that Vita? That looks like a PSP. Wait, is that Vita? That's a PSP, you fucking coward. Or a Game Gear? I don't know. What do you want, Wiz? I'd love a can of lemon Phantom, my guy. Oh. Cherry Dr. Pepper. Cherry Dr. Pepper's pretty good. That's not Switch Lite. It doesn't have a thumbstick on the right side. Immersive storytelling mode is designed for an immersive story experience. Includes the main story and includes the main storyline and other important plot content. Upon entering this mode, the main characters. This I actually appreciate. Like a full-on warning. Look, you're going to be locked in for a bit if you do this. I would love more games to do that. To just be like, hey, by the way, you're going to be locked the fuck in for a bit if you continue here. Now, let's watch the news. That's immersive storytelling. I do find it funny that they call it immersive storytelling. Like the rest of it's horribly unimmersive. This is the immersive storytelling. I don't think high fructose corn syrup is legal in the UK. I'm also not sure about cane sugar. I know I think Mountain Dew wasn't allowed in the UK until they like changed their recipe for it. That's Europe in general though. We say the UK, it should be Europe. The UK will probably allow this shit soon. I'm pretty sure we don't do as much high fructose corn syrup as the US, but that's what you guys fucking grow. Our McDonald's also uses real beef, so there we go. I should try set up the food thing again. Now that I'm back home, I could add the chicken bacon waffle on it and just have that be the only thing that you could order for me. That'd be good. Is this the mayor from Powerpuff Girls? He's got the lady from Powerpuff Girls. Press X for player agency. Oh, hell yeah.
I see, but there's currently no way to pass between Canvas Street and the city, right? How does Vision plan to transport the explosives?
And just blow them up.
Correct. But
the trick is to like blow up the explosives to blow them up. You use one of the largest importers of cane sugar. Oh, what about high fructose corn syrup? How are we for high fructose? Because I always thought high fructose was an American thing. Cane sugar I wasn't sure about. But high fructose corn syrup, I thought that was a US thing. Legs in the pencil skirt in the background. Because it's the mayor from Powerpuff Girls. And that's what his assistant like wore. I mean microwavable hot dogs. I tried to set it up, but it just completely broke. I was like, oh, we can use Just Eat. Add stuff to your cart to add it to Just Eat. And I was like, cool, I'll do that. And I did it, and then it didn't work.
To avoid any ethereals, and finally managed to transport most of the explosives to the demolition zone.
See, her face is covered too. Like, you don't get to see what she looks like. This is the mayor from Powerpuff Girls.
Without a dedicated detonator.
Also, we were talking about Metal Gear Rising. There are some enemies in this game that are full-on just bosses, well, enemies from Metal Gear Rising. I can go fight one after I'm out of immersive storytelling mode. But there was like a fight that I did, and I was like, this is just full-on an enemy from Rising. Freaked me out. In a good way.
Dedicated frequency band is available for communication.
All civilians have been cleared of the area, but communications are still being blocked as a safety measure? Vision has thought of all the details.
Love the Powerpuff Girls, man. Look, this is fully Powerpuff Girls. Am I a Powerpuff Girl now? Can I be Blossom?
As we had mentioned a few months ago,
Bears!
Corporation won the contract for the old capital project.
Bears.
By promising to complete the contract
It sadly
in
doesn't
less
play
time
rules of
and at a
nature,
reduced
but you
cost.
can do cool
The Vision
parries,
Corporation won the
so
bid with a significant
kinda
advantage
counts.
over the highly regarded Bellabog Industries.
For those of you who've been watching Star Rail, Bellabog is a planet, or a city, or a place. We went to Bellabog. That's where we met the gamers. That was the snow place.
Anything to say about this victory over the rising star, Bellabog
I have no idea what that means for this game, why there's a Bellabog here, but hey.
Is a respected competitor.
Alien take a fructose, which indirectly...
I'm sure they'll do better next time.
So, can you tell us the secret behind your reduced project costs?
This shouldn't be one of the questions, should it?
What do you mean?
low quality goods.
This question wasn't included in the outline you sent.
Mr. Perlman, we're live right now.
What Mr. Perlman means is
See, she's still like, you still can't see her. I love the Powerpuff Girls. Is there a guy who loves 9/11? You're looking at.
Mr. Perlman will also be on the demolition
I can't say it.
till the very end.
I'm trying to get jobs. I can't say that. I'm 2070 hard to find clear reliable info. Interesting. Red 40. Oh yeah, all the like color plus number stuff. Red 40, blue 60, weapons 80.
Companies that want to enter the top
A
for
virtual
one
gun of the
sure
digital
want to
age.
Alert. Street
I like that
cameras have
some
identified an unknown person
flavorings in the
approaching
US just sound like
Speculation. Their video
Metal Gear
rental
Solid
is
VR
about to
missions.
expire, or
Weapons
bought it
80,
against the store.
blue 50, advanced.
I'll go get the door.
What? That's a strange way to say we've got a customer.
That's not just a customer. But... Oh no, it's a cat girl. Fuck. How do I delete this game? How do I turn it off?
Don't believe that hypocrite! He's lying!
Okay. I will instead believe you, the woman who broke into my house.
You could give a meowing before opening the door.
Oh baby! A meowing.
Now,
We've got some nyans going on.
6th Street's greatest video
El
store.
gato. Would you like to sign up for a
Would
membership?
you like to sign up for a membership?
You did just break into the staff room, but would you like a membership?
Sounds like a good deal. But the place I'm staying at doesn't have a projector. Never mind.
I love that. Rebirth is a game too, and I need to continue it. God, I need to continue it.
I've got a privacy commission for you.
I saw
You must be mistaken.
who was it? I forget the name of the guy.
We're just a normal video store.
He's like a reviewer that I follow.
My name is Nicolata.
Excuse me.
Nicole told me to come.
Who did a he basically talked about how he ignored all the side content
I'm not sure who you're
and he thought the game was paced perfectly and that the side content was like a reward to go back to. And I was like, damn, that man fucking cracked it. That's how I should have been playing Rebirth.
This is her bang boo.
The side content you can return to. Yeah, it's Adam, exactly.
Nicole usually has with her. Did Nicole really send you? Where are they now?
She's got a barcode on her head. It's not completely filled in because she's not gained her full agent status, but at some point she'll be there. Surprisingly, I'm not surprised.
Would it be weird if I wasn't even surprised?
Do they have a
Adam's
better
never
reason
offline
for
in my
viewing
heart.
visions
Adam's
of
always
things
online in
that-
here.
They're looking for something.
Nekomata is a demon in SMT5. Let me actually look up because there's a particular demon if I remember right. Nekomata.
Take it easy.
A Nekomata is a type of cat yokai described in Japanese folklore, classical kaiden essays, etc. They're two very different types. Those that live in the mountains and domestic cats who've grown old and transformed into a yokai. They're like Nekomata ghosts. SMT5 is on other platforms.
Unfortunately, only its owner or the manufacturer, the Marcel Group, has access to its visual data.
Like this one! You can't fucking see it. Hang on. There we go. Like this one! I can't add SMT5 to my like the thingamabob, what do you call it? To my business,
Very
to my schedule. I've got too many big games.
No, nothing like that.
No,
here.
no, there's nothing here. There's no super powerful AI that's reading everyone's
Do you have
business.
any way to read the Bangbu data?
Metaphor Refantasia, I'm very much looking forward to.
Is the request to convert this Bangbu's visual recording into video output?
Yeah, sure.
Who's talking? Is there someone else?
Best games are the ones I want to play.
That's just our newly installed virtual
Why would I play them
assistant.
though, when I could play
So Fairy, can you do it?
Processing Bangbu visual
all these
data
games
for
I don't
the
want
last
to... I'm
couple
kidding.
days. Please say, I'm
Yeah,
stupid.
I mean, Metaphor was announced for all platforms, if I remember right, when it was announced at the start. It was like, it's coming to everything. I'm pretty sure it's coming to PC. If it's not, Atlas are just a fucking company and a half, aren't they? I'm going to have notifications because the game's going to be like, hey, you should, like, summon and do stuff. And I'm going to be like, no game. I refuse. Don't go in my mail. Don't go in any of this. I can look at my achievements. I haven't taken any achievements yet. State of Decay 3, I'm actually, like, super excited for. Yeah, I am able to access the Bugaboo's visual records. I'm great. Running out of time, take a look what's inside. Watch now. Enter combat. This is weird-looking combat.
The rest is up to you.
Establishing Bangbu connection and reading visual data.
Who's a Kiwami 2 Kiwami remastered? Fuck. There's a Dead Rising remaster coming out that,
Data read complete. Commencing
like,
play
I think the only gameplay change is that you can move while aiming, but it's chop till you drop. That's what I should figure out how to stream. I should figure out how to stream the Dead Rising port that was on Wii, Dead Rising chop till you drop, because I owned it and I loved it. Which is Dead Rising as Resident Evil 4, and the new Dead Rising remaster is on the RE engine, so it's chop till you drop 2. It's Dead Rising as Resident Evil 4.
Hey, stop!
Hey, that's my character.
You'll pay for what you did to Silver.
Infinite Wealth and Guide, K2 and 6 for direct play. I mean, that's like you play Yakuza 3 and then, or you play Kiwami 2 and then you go to Yakuza 3. It's like, what's going on? I mean, if I could set up a PS2 console or something, I could play like the original Yakuzas that I have.
Take it easy, you two. Breathe in.
I'd never remaster Croft. They should remaster some Ace Combats though, or re-release some Ace Combats, or do fucking something with Ace Combat.
After all, it's the ether corruption that killed your boss, not us cutting hair.
That game series should have like a gazillion followers. Everybody should be playing Ace
You're
Combat.
risking it all on a mistake. Don't you think you should try thinking for yourselves? The cutting
This is
hair
the start of a
and
Yakuza
tireless
sub-story.
savings
Kiryu's gonna
are
walk in a
this
minute.
briefcase. I'll give you half if you pretend you didn't see me today. How about it?
So her briefcase is a
Show us
gun.
the money first.
We'll check it
This
out.
is Kiryu. This is alternate reality Kiryu where he does crime.
Left 4, right 7. It'll open when you hear the click.
Is it just gonna open and blow them up? Oh, look at that. What a soul read.
Street Kid rule number 1. Never trust a stranger.
She's Street Kid. Prof, she did the Street Kid life path.
And you thought you could
Whoa.
take something from me.
What about me?
God, they should release video games and just have Prof voice the character. They should remake video games and just randomly have Prof voice the character.
Here. Get them.
Bro, what is your hair?
These two idiots got taken out.
I love
Couldn't
it.
have gone far. Go after her.
They should remake a game that hasn't been made yet. Silent Hill Ranch.
They almost found us.
They should remake Metal Gear Solid Delta Sons of Liberty.
You're not with the Red Fang gang?
Well,
Oh.
quite the opposite. I'm
So
as much a
excited. I'm
big
so
fan of
excited for
theirs
Delta.
as you are.
I can't wait to be like either massively disappointed or massively elated, or just kind of whatever. I'd be a horrible voice actor again. But a few minutes later, on straight in the Janus Quarter, like it'd be horrendous.
What's taking Nicole so long?
How would you do it?
Could she have been caught by the gang?
Peace Walker remake is coming. They're not going to do it chronologically, and if they did it chronologically, that'd be Portable Ops. Do not come into my chat and drop this Portable Ops isn't canon slander.
That's right.
Not having that.
If
Not
wasn't
having
the
it.
manager commissioning us to look
Not
at
having
the
any of that.
box, I really wouldn't want to go anywhere near these guys' turf again.
Portable Ops is canon in my heart.
I have a cold. If you hadn't sneezed earlier and exposed our position, we wouldn't have been.
Also, it would I'd hate it if they did it chronologically. Metal Gear Solid 1, yeah, Prof, that seems like the most sense.
So some of my gears are starting to run.
Peace Walker makes reference to Portable Ops in enough of a way that I'm saying it's canon. He referenced it. Voice acting tutorials on YouTube and voice Prof in every game.
Right? Why are you coming from the direction of the hollow?
MGS1 seems like the right one, Prof. That, well, it'd be Twin Snakes remake.
Your new client.
She's a pal.
Oh,
Or
that's for you.
if they wanted to go big, it would be Metal Gear 1 or Metal Gear 2, but I don't think they do it.
Did you approach
I would love them to release an FOB kind of game, like a game that is like just FOBs but expanded. I think that would be fun. Set it pre MGS4 maybe. You build up different PMCs and stuff and send them off on missions. Hello, Straight Face. How you doing? Miguel Silver.
I infiltrated their territory to get it back, but I haven't managed it yet.
So what you mean is, you want us to
Yeah, I feel like they'll reuse voices, right? Because they're doing it for Delta.
Yeah, that won't be easy. The Red Fang gang might be a mess right now, but as you saw earlier, they've got it in for us because of Silver.
I feel like the extra tutorials in Delta are going to be really weird.
It's not their biggest priority.
Like the original recordings, then bam, is weird. Getting slapped about in Doom. Come round, I'll slap you about in real life. That's meant to be sensual, I hope.
Just how much is it worth?
Straight Face was watching yesterday, it's fine. You'll forget all of this, Straight Face, don't worry, you'll forget every little bit.
The job is. I think it'd be better to confirm the sincerity of the client rather than the fee.
My sincerity is as boundless as mackerel at an unlimited mackerel.
Bro, I fucking slap with mackerel.
Is that so? But in movies, new
Mackerel is good times. I love it.
Later on, they might turn into scary ghosts or have monsters crawling out of them.
What's the matter with you, Andy?
Monster inside me. Do you want to touch and see?
No, thanks.
There's a monster inside me.
Misunderstand. I'm the one whose trust you need
Only
to
on
earn.
weekends and only when Prof's around.
Anby's surprisingly not a cat person. Wait a minute. I hear footsteps from that alley.
How would the memory card bit work in MGS1 remake? Probably the same way it worked in Twin Snakes. They'll just use like...
I'll take you all on.
On console, at least, I assume they'll just refer to other stuff. Or they'll do what they did for the Master Collection, right? Where you could put in... Because the Master Collection allows you to basically create a fake memory card that is then read. So it'll probably just be that if they're not going to do any new voice lines or anything. You'll probably just have an option that's like create MGS data, create like memory card data for Psycho Mantis or whatever.
Not bad, right? I took out a red fang dude.
But if they remade MGS1, I'd hope they'd do a bit more than like they're doing for Delta. More than just like a graphical overhaul and like a new control scheme. A full MGS1 remake, like a big one, I think could be good times.
He seemed to recognize her.
Of course. I've been following them to
Doing
get
this,
my
keeping
favorite
as for
hero.
one of what the gameplay looks like. Gameplay's fucking sick, Charles. I'm having a good time with it. This is my like stream one, so we're not summoning, we're not doing any event stuff that's like limited time. In my normal playthrough that I've been doing, I'm a bit further and it's a good time.
In one of them.
They'll use Twin Snakes voice lines because the reason why they re-recorded for Twin Snakes was because the audio quality of MGS1 was very low, right? Like, they said when they got the files again, you could hear like cars in the background and stuff, if I remember right.
I have to admit, it's a good opportunity for us. All right, Nekomata, on behalf of the Cunning Hares,
I'm in.
accept your commission.
Let's do it. Also, Charles, this game has Snake in it, as in
Plus, you can
the
fight.
classic original mobile game Snake. Where you move a snake around and you eat stuff. And then you can play Snake with a friend,
Let's
so
go
it's
back and
peak.
get ready. We'll meet up near the hollow later.
It's the best game of all time.
Nekomata just messaged me. She'll be here soon.
Nicole,
Bow,
Are
bow.
you
I love
really sure
Charles.
about this? There's
They'll reuse
something
TTS voices, yeah.
familiar about the way she
Oh, they
talks.
will call it Metal Gear Solid Delta Twin Snakes. Oh, it would be so good.
But you're the one to make the call. I'll follow your lead.
Prof, you're selling me on it.
Anby, I understand how you feel.
They should use other like Metal Gear Solid Alpha Twin Snakes, Metal Gear Solid
I don't know
Beta
what
Sons
you're
of Liberty,
talking about.
Metal Gear
I don't know
Solid
what you're talking about, but either way,
Nakadashi
most of them
Guns of
are
the
dead.
Patriots.
Even if the little kitten has a hidden agenda,
They should re-release the
nothing
Barnacle
gets past
JRPG.
me. The Red Fang Gang keeps getting in our way, so it's time to try something different. Don't
A big
forget,
gun.
We still have a mission. We have to help Faithin investigate the Strongbox. No matter what Nekomata and the Red Fang Gang have going on, she's familiar with their hideouts. This is our chance to find out about the Strongbox.
Her nails are
Not
cool.
to mention the substantial commission payment.
Yeah, Nicole, I'm in.
Why shouldn't we do it?
I'm all in.
Thought of everything, boss.
I really like Billy. I'm a big time.
Sorry for the wait.
I'm now owned by an oil baron in Saudi Arabia. Fuck yeah, my guy.
We should get cracking on the investigation.
Do I get like a? Do I get any money from that?
So let's get going.
I'm in. If I could get like a smidge. If I could get a crumb of dosh. Here we are. Right. That's scary. She looks at the camera. It's fucking Psycho Mantis. Right. Bomb. Bam. Bam. Oh, I've got the cat girl in my squad for this mission. She's like a guest character, so I can use her for a bit. Unfortunately, I don't get her permanently unless I summon. So she's just a little bonus right now. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Oh shit. Okay, remember how to play this. Remember how to play. Holy fucking shit, she's cracked. Bam. Dong. Dong. Bam, bam, bam.
Pay attention.
If you leave it long enough, she'll make a like the characters will make a little like quip. Is Shun Akiyama in this game? They could be. A Yakuza crossover would be unlikely, but I could see it. The thing is, isn't like every Yakuza crossover that's happened been with Dead Souls? I could be wrong on that, but I know like they often use the Dead Souls versions of the characters because they have guns. Like in Project X Zone 2, the Yakuza characters are in it. And they're Dead Souls variants. Like, full-on Dead Souls. And that just looks cool. Like, I guess the Rainbow Six Siege ones are more likely the Dead Souls one. No, don't Persona crossover me, Prof. You know what that means. If it's a Persona crossover, this game will be dead. Give me the fucking Persona mobile game. Yeah, that was it. Project XCOM 2. Give me the Persona mobile game over here. I want to give that a go. I love these guys' designs.
Even if we sell it outside, it won't be worth much.
Also, I get to beat up real people?
Even if you don't turn into an ethereal, there's no chance of survival outside the
What a guy.
if you suffer serious corruption.
Yeah, what other Yakuza? Because I think Yakuza crossed over with the Mafia game. That's how Mafia works, or whatever the fuck it's called. That's not the name of the game, but it crossed over with the Mafia game. Whatever it was.
Who knows? We weren't like this before, dude. Remember the days when we had just made a name for ourselves on Canvas Street? We were ambitious and proud.
Make your life story, but without the divorce. Best I can do is a temporary separation that lasts the entire time. Not a divorce, but functionally a divorce. Why?
Nekomata!
Yeah?
I
Yan.
called you 5 times. Is the old gangster gossip that juicy?
What they were saying had nothing to do with your family heirloom.
Yeah, in terms of like
Yet
crossovers for
you were
this,
listening so intently.
maybe they'll do like Honkai Impact 3rd crossover. Evangelion could be cool. Problem with a crossover is that it's limited time most of the time, so I wouldn't be playing it on this one. That'd be fucked, man. That'd be fucked up. I'll have to play my actual account to show it off.
Nicole was asking if there's any chance your family heirloom is mixed in with this old junk.
I wouldn't rule it out. Those lackeys can't tell what real treasure is after all.
Horizon Zero Dawn is in Genshin. We talked about this yesterday, Lewis. It's in Genshin. It's not functional properly because Aloy is a playable character who was added seemingly prior to an event that was going to happen, and the event never happened. So Aloy is not really functional. Like, she works, you can play as her, but you can't level her up the same way you can level all the other characters up properly. So she is the worst character in the game because they never added the event that should have happened. It's good times. They should do a Resident Evil 6 crossover with this game. That would work. This has big Resident Evil 6 energy. Now, you might think how? My answer to that question is don't question it. Sometimes shit just makes sense if you don't think about it too hard. Whee! Blamp. Blamp. Donk. And then big guy. There's a big guy. We love a big guy. We love our big guys, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? We love them. We've got big guys over here. Not like those other guys. They've only got regular sized guys. Over here we've got the big guys. Aloy is your favorite. Aloy! The joke about Aloy being an industry plant is funny, but I'm more just sad about it. Like, Horizon feels like an IP that has been just, like, in a weird position forever. It constantly gets, like, dunked on by Souls at some point. Like, every Horizon game has been fucked up by a Souls release, right? Wasn't it like Sekiro released when Horizon Zero Dawn released? Elden Ring with Forbidden West. What do you call it? The Elden Ring TV show is in the works, and it was announced to be in the works at the same time that the Zero Dawn TV show was announced to be cancelled. Yeah, no, it was Zero Dawn before Breath of the Wild. That was it. It was Breath of the Wild. Fuck, man. Like, credit to Gorilla for sticking out with it. And, like, people who've played it speak highly of it. I didn't vibe with it, but that's just... I think I just didn't vibe with the way the game felt. Which is a shame, because I love the setting. But I do find it funny that, like, it's the game, it's the franchise that Sony will keep pushing. Give it a Lego game. Give it everything.
What on earth did these gangsters leave in their hideout?
Release 5 or 6... Oh, man. Remaking Resident Evil 5
Family heirloom?
it will be weird. God, Jesus fucking Christ, Resident Evil 9. They announced that they're working on 9, right? Yeah, 5 and 6 are on modern. Remaking Resident Evil 5 is a challenge I wouldn't wish on any developer. Except maybe Phil Fish. That game was already pretty like on the edge when it released. I don't know what you do if you remake it. I feel like you've just got to do something else.
Am I supposed to thank Andy?
Nekomata, how about you?
I honestly think remaking 6 will be less of a challenge. I think if 6 got a remake, it would be like the new Dead Rising remaster, where it would just be like a graphical overhaul. 6 doesn't have the same level of like cultural baggage that 5 has. Bearing in mind, Resident Evil 5 is the game that was announced with a launch trailer of Chris Redfield in Africa shooting a load of black people, and that was how they announced it. And then it got a lot of like, hey, maybe these optics are bad, maybe this doesn't look good, and they were like, okay, Sheva's there too now, and that was it. Like it's got a lot of baggage. 6 is a lot more straightforward, at least. I would not want to be the team remaking 5 at all. But do you remember the level where you're just going around like tribal zone shooting tribal Africans in the face? It feels like really off. And that was like with Sheva. Thing is, 5 plays really well. This is the thing, right? 5 plays really well. Also, is my camera off? I think my camera's off. 5 plays really well. I really like how it feels. It's got really arcadey. I just feel like maybe you either don't remake 5 or you do something completely different with it. I think my camera's off because I feel like that's slower than it should be. Not off, sorry. I mean off in terms of timing. So I'm speaking the King's English. Off as in like I think the timing of it's off. I think I'm not synced properly. I could be wrong, but who knows? Oh, so it is okay. It is off. Right, hang on a minute. Let me de-auto. I'm gonna fix that very quickly. Let's go PC. Let's turn you off, and then probably because the game's a little intensive. That work? Okay, let me go to the BRB. Oh, the camera's got static, absolutely. That's a different issue that I would need to fix with like better lighting. The problem is I've got absolutely ass lighting in this room. So you're not gonna like see that anytime soon. Right. Off. Preview. Okay, well that's something at least. The static will still be there, obviously. But look, so this should sync a little better because I shouldn't be what you call it. I shouldn't like the green screen effect kind of slows the camera down, if you know what I mean. Desyncs it, but that'll kind of work. So you get to see like some of my shit. Look at some of my shit. Okay, hang on. Go back to auto. Let's get it done. So now I'm blocking off more of the frame. I'd use prof. I've got like this cover on my light I could take off, which might work, but I need to actually test it. And also I'm terrified to take it off because it's not a cover. It's like a light cover that you'd use for, you know, a bulb hanging from the ceiling. That bulb is not hanging from the ceiling. I'm worried if I move it, it will like explode, and it wouldn't. But I'm paranoid, so they should stop remaking games and give you money. They should just give Cat money every week. Yeah, look, I've got stuff. Can you see the little Peace Walker guy? You see the little Peace Walker guy? Bulb. God, I miss mackerel. Not that you can't get mackerel in the UK. But God, I miss mackerel. What a good time it is. Okay, that seems slightly better. Have Cap swap souls with Jeff Keighley. Oh, if I could be in Jeff Keighley's body for a day. Do you know the fucking havoc I would wreak? None. I'd be too scared. I'd be like, oh my god, what's happened to my body? What's going on? And I'd be like having a mental breakdown for 24 hours. If you gave me 48 hours, I'd probably get up to some depraved shit. You give me 72, then I'm going to do some cool stuff. 24 hours is not enough time. I'd have like a personal crisis for like the first 24 hours. 72 is what I need. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, I'm playing poorly because I'm thinking about Jeff Keighley's body. It's a very normal thing to think about, kids. Gamers. Boy! You can't outlaw Jeff Keighley. Birthday mackerel! Hell yeah. My birthday secret. No one's allowed to know when my birthday is. Legitimately, no one's allowed to know when my birthday is. Except Prof. I'll tell Prof. I always tell Prof. Thinking of Jeff shoes. Do you ever miss Jeff Keighley? Do you ever wake up and you're like, man, where is he now? What's he up to? I can't believe he died in that horrible video game accident, whatever it was. Prof does know when my birthday is, and he's the only one who's allowed to. You made soup and you have no spoons? Well, that's perfect, because soup is the kind of meal where you don't need a spoon. Soup is like the perfect meal. Nah, you don't need a spoon at all for soup. Soup is a drink. It's the perfect meal to have as a beverage. Stick it in a mug. Definitely in the Detroit Become Human universe would have this match full of Hideo Kojima androids. Fuck. Fuck. It's so real. Bang. God, it looks cool. The end of every fight in this game looks so good. Kind of thick. Did I start? You drink soup.
Look, there's something burnt on the floor.
If you would need a fork to eat it, it's not soup anymore.
A ledger.
If you don't need a fork, if you needed a spoon, stick that shit in a mug, my guy, and get chugging. On camera. Record it and stick it on YouTube. Call it chugging soup every day until, and then like, I don't know. Chugging soup every day until nuclear war breaks out, and then in about like 4 months, bam, you no longer need to upload anymore.
Seems like Nikomata's relic isn't here either.
Clip that, right? If I'm right, we'll all be dead, but I'll be right, which will be crazy. It'll be like dug up by the survivors. They'll be like, what did he know? But I didn't know anything. Why are you buying folks at the soup store?
Which is? The guards already mentioned it. The Red Fang Gang rose to power on Canvas Street. Their last hideout is in the Dead End Hollow nearby. Just follow me.
What? What did you just say?
My guy. Look at my guy. I don't even know if you can see him. Look at my guy.
Boss, you know the
He's a guy.
Come on, you must have seen the news, right? The Vision Corporation's old metro renovation project? Aren't they shipping explosives to the blast zone through the Dead End Hollow?
Yeah, it's cool.
I remember now. Vision had to go through a lot
This is fun because I have like 3 characters, and the game is like, okay,
working in the hollow.
it's those 3 characters plus this cat girl you'll never get to use again. I'm like, hell yeah, my guy.
To make the hollow smaller.
You are my guy.
Open
It's
up
my
a
little
safe
Peace
route
Walker
to the
guy.
blasting zone. But this butcher thing is
There's
really
also
tricky.
Snake somewhere down there, Snake's head, because the Peace Walker figurine comes with either Snake's head already attached or a Peace Walker head. And so if you want to put like a generic head, sorry, a generic helmet. So if you want to have the generic soldier look, you have to rip off Snake's head.
The deposit is
It's pretty fun.
Meow?
Oh, I can reach.
So, I thought since I asked the smart,
Look at this guy.
outrageous,
Look at this guy.
just cutting hairs, would defeat
What a
the Red
dude.
Fang Gang in one fell swoop. Even going into the Dragon's Den would be no big deal.
Okay, this is my new VTuber avatar. So now I'll just, whenever I speak, I'll just bob this.
Bears are afraid of the Dead End Butcher.
It's a floating VTuber avatar. Oh god, it's so like awkward because I'm still in the frame. How do I get you closer? There we go. Gaming. Gaming. Complaining and gaming. Complaining and gaming. There we go, I've done it.
Oh, wait.
Let's hear you.
About avoiding the commission. What
Hell
I
yeah.
meant was, we need a professional plan for such a high-risk task. Plus the proper equipment,
Yeah, we need money.
devices, and all sorts of other professional.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
If you want to increase your fee, no problem.
100%. I always want to charge more money.
No, 30%.
Always charge more money.
Is that enough?
Okay,
make such a rash decision, boss?
Yeah, it's fine.
Just look for something in the hollow, dummy. It's not like we're gonna start fights with ethereals. All we need to do is avoid running into that dangerous dude.
I feel like we're going to run into that dangerous dude.
Since our client wishes it, we'll go check it out tomorrow.
Meow, really? Okay. I trust you can find my family heirloom, meow.
Okay. Nyan. So des Nyan.
It's just a
How did I fail Japanese when I'm so good at it like that?
We'll go check it out tomorrow.
Yo, what's with the electric girl on the right? She does not look happy.
Ew. Why do I feel embarrassed watching myself?
This is me when I watch my own stream. Because I'm always like this. I'm always going nyan. I'm always going nyan. Meow. I'm a kawaii little guy.
Okay, I've got a
That's
better
how I
idea
speak.
of the situation now. You and
Dangerous
the
dude just
Pairs
sworn
were
to
looking for the Red
fuck.
Fang Gang's hideouts, and that's
Dropping
how you
Yan
went
at
to
the end of
Dead End
everything.
Hollow today.
They'd uncap my grade and they'd allow me to get 100.
Anyway, Nicole and the others are in the blast zone right now.
I'd become like they'd give me N1. They'd call it Nyan 1.
Closely related to the commission. Please watch it.
You ever think it's weird how DEFCONs and the Japanese like JLPT grading system work the same way, where higher numbers are worse? Like DEFCON 1 and N1 are both the same level of severity and importance. Trump, they said it couldn't be done. Bro, 90% they say can't be done in the UK.
Only after confirming that everything is in order will Mr. Perlman evacuate with the technicians and return to the command center within the city.
Oh no, I can't believe the last train is leaving so early.
Oh, shucks.
There's not enough time to finish watching. We have to come up with a way to stop the explosives. Otherwise, Nicole's gonna be bombed to death.
How do we stop them? We can't stop the train in full view of the public. We'll be arrested by public security immediately.
DEFCON 1 is nuclear war, and that means I'm
reported to public security.
fluent in Japanese too. Both equally likely to happen. Do we DEFCON 1 for Japan when you get N1? Fuck.
We can intercept the train within the hollow.
The outside world can't see what's going on inside, so we don't need to worry about getting caught.
Excellent.
Right. If we infiltrate the dead-end hollow and try to intercept the train along its route, theoretically, it's plausible.
I'm gonna hijack a train, baby.
Barry, can you get the real-time location of the train?
Yeah, DEFCON 1 is me getting N1.
Calculating a safe
4 months,
route
there we go.
to
4 months
target.
from now, I'll get N1, and then we'll all die
Desperate
nuclear
times
war.
call for desperate measures.
Classic stuff.
We have to find a way to stop it inside the hollow.
Whoa! Investigate lost explosion. Investigate the train that's going to blow up. What's this? Oh, those are all the events. I keep looking at it being like, hey, is that something? And then it's not. It's the game trying to make me do stuff. Can I work in the hollows as a transporter with this EVA aptitude score? I'm a high school student. My dad bought an EVA aptitude test for work reason. I tried it out of curiosity and ended up with an 80. My old man immediately jumped up from his chair and asked me to take the test again. Apparently 50 points is the threshold to work in the hollows, and 80 is a very high score. Does this mean I can work in the hollows as a transporter? Are you showing off? Fucking, look at this. It's perfect. First post, immediately, are you showing off? That's Reddit, baby. Man, what a time. Oh, I leveled my knotting score is leveled up. I've had good luck on my other pulls. I acquired this guy on my other playthrough. He's cool as hell. He's a fucking cool hot dog dude. You know, that's good stuff. That's good stuff, man. Otherwise, I don't think I've gotten any other 5 stars, but or S ranks as they call them in this. But I got a cool dog guy, so I'm living the best life. He plays super well as well. Whenever you've got it downloaded, by the way, straight, and for anyone else who you should play this, it's neat. You can go to the summon thing, and I think it's details. No, it's not details. Somewhere, somehow, there's a button you can press. There we go. It's the start button on an Xbox controller for me, and you can test out all the characters. Lots of fun there. The dog guy's good fun. Welcome back. Please don't call me Master. Could I like ask for a different nickname? Could this be like Pokemon X and Y, where I have somebody call me V Dog or something? Agent trial mode. Toggle is in the bottom left corner. When disabled, use your own characters. When enabled, use the agents featured in the story. Agent available for trial. So yeah, I can use this character as a trial character. Disabled, use your own agents. No. We'll use the trial agent. We'll use the story-based character because it's the only time I'll be able to use her. Should be if I refunded Red Dead 2 because of a Rockstar game account login requirement. I saw some stuff about people being like, it was like, I think if you refund a Rockstar game, you would lose access to it entirely on PC or something like that.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. This is cool. I've never seen a proxy who's able to
I don't know, man.
communicate
DRM is the
Wonder Nicole says you're the best in the
enemy of all
world.
gaming.
Thank you for your recognition.
There we go. I said it.
It's time to implement our plan.
They should call me Sausage. Forza Horizon's king like that because they're just like, they've recorded like 400 different words. And they're like, whoa, Sausage is in first place. Or it's like, incredible. Sausage has taken the lead. It's not. They've got like lines for everything. Well, they should do the Fallout 4 thing where one character will refer to you by name sometimes. I remember how like pogged off I was when they announced like in Fallout 4 you could name yourself and the robot will call you that at a couple of points and it's like, holy shit! Oh my god! It'll call me fuckface!
The plan is to let the car break
Which I believe is one of the names available.
That's right.
That was incredible.
Bell.
And then gaming never got any better because the game actually released.
On the roof and head to the driver's compartment to shut the
Sometimes the
train down.
promise of a video game is better than the game itself.
Barry and I will assist you.
Welcome back, Souls. That's just me, prof.
As for the dead end butcher,
I just do that when you like launch any game. You just don't hear me most of the
please
time.
be careful.
Roger that.
Good luck, guys. Let's get started.
Good luck, Sausage.
Syncing info for route to the control room. Please enter
Well, that's
here.
nice. That's nice and straightforward. Wee.
Let's hurry up and
Wee.
switch the tracks, man.
Switch the tracks. Nyam.
Hollow ether activity is changing.
Meow.
Be careful.
Hopefully this mutation also delays
Boink.
the train a little.
Wait. Why do I feel like it's coming from nearby?
Literally behind us, mate. It's right behind us.
Warning. High risk unit detected.
Whoa.
Please stay away.
He's hot as hell. I should monitor your Steam profile and message you every time you see activity.
It's that monster that Robot Billy mentioned.
He looks cool. I could take him.
An infamous ethereal. What an
Whoa,
intense
secret
goal.
passage. $20? Hell yeah. Let's get her done. This is just kind of chill. This game looks incredible. I struggle to play this on my phone.
I can override the controls for the
I think that's just because I played it on
Alter
PC and then I got
installation.
used to having a nice controller. And I could just connect a controller to my phone. That's just effort, man. Alright, unlock this shit. Let's keep it moving.
The train will pass through this area, coming from the marker.
Okay.
There is a decelerator device in this area. Use it to slow down the train for a chance to board.
Understood. I'm gonna go make some money first. Bam, bam. Grab some dosh. Donk, donk. Doo, doo. Now, I believe the train doesn't actually move unless you've got the right stuff in the right place. It was all groovy. Want a prof there? I should get a prof cam. There's like link to prof's house. Have someone break in every day to like put it in a new place.
Do it quick, Mia, or it'll be too late.
Do it quick, Niam.
There is a large obstacle up ahead.
Yum.
The original plan to stop the train requires us to pass through this obstacle.
Okay.
You are small, and the client is essentially a cat. Perhaps you can squeeze through.
You want me to germ a dollhouse prof? I could do that. I'd move into your basement, prof. If we were still in the EU, I'd move in there in a heartbeat. I'd be right with you. I'd be in your basement hanging out with your little dog. I'd be like, wow, what a team. An abandoned train car lies across the bridge at an unbelievable angle.
Huh? What's this train car doing here? Proxy, are we going the right way?
Labour, put me back in the EU at least. I'll forgive everything you've done, Labour, if you just put me back in the EU.
By external forces. It's very likely that an ethereal threw it here.
Oh, that's some scary strength.
Your next stop is on the other side of the
I need
train.
to get German citizenship.
Do you think you can get
I need
across?
to see if I've got like an Irish great-great-great-grandfather and apply for Irish citizenship. Okay, yeah. I'll negotiate a deal with the EU just for me. I'll be like, look, I'll keep the rest of the UK out. You just let me in, and they're not getting in.
Who's speaking? Is that the train car? And with a gorgeous lady voice? Excuse me, Miss Train. We're in a rush here. Could you
Miss
please put
Train.
aside and let us wiggle past?
Yeah, stop fucking about. Please, Miss Train.
Please, Miss Train.
Don't
Please.
play along, Belle. You'll scare
Germany
the
allows
girl
dual
on the other
citizenship
side.
now. Did it not before?
Excuse me. Are you
Granted,
investigators
dual
from
citizenship is a
the
thing
State
that talked about
Association?
before. Some countries don't allow it. However, it depends on the perspective of the country you're coming from on how effective that is. Like, Japan doesn't allow dual citizenship, but if you got citizenship in Japan, the country you came from would be like, well, we don't give a shit. You can renounce it in Japan and we'll just keep you.
In this line of work,
We don't
people
care.
usually introduce themselves before asking questions.
I thought Germany had dual citizenship anyway.
Is that right? Sorry.
You had to renounce your previous citizenship. Really? When did that change?
My name's Corin. I work for a housekeeping company. I'm at Gemini, RH negative blood type. I like.
I assume that's different depending on, like,
Social security number.
I assume that's different, like, it's different obviously if you're born with, right, because I assume this is if you're applying for German citizenship, you can still keep your old citizenship now, whereas, like, if you were born, because I know somebody who's, like, got dual citizenship,
I got separated from my
and I've had it for a very long time, but I think it's because they were born
have any carrot data with me.
with, like, citizenship in both Germany and another place.
Here, right? Could you please lead me out?
I could become Deutsch with prof. I could become like that TikTok guy who's a British guy who got German citizenship and makes TikToks about how German trains don't run on time.
Should we help her? What do you think?
I love that guy, actually. Brings you past a new law that's in effect now where it lets you keep dual citizenship when you're eligible for quicker than before. That's
Otherwise,
neat.
To stay on time for our plan, we've got to turn back immediately and choose another route.
Damn.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Can we not just, like, go
I was
around the
listening to
train
a
slightly?
conversation.
Or through it? Can we not open a door or a
I
window?
was saying, if I can get you to the other side, I can come with you.
Meow? You can get us through?
Meow. They never have, like, a middle-aged man be the cute fucking cat girl, right? They never have, like, a 45-year-old guy be like, huh, Nian, I'll help you out, young one. Meowie. It's bullshit, man. I want a grown-ass man to be the cute cat girl in one of these games. Doing all of this, like, I want the animations to be the same, right? I want them to, like, have the same, like, cutesy animations. That's what Nier is. That's what the original release of Nier is on the PlayStation 3 and 360 in the West, but just PlayStation 3 in Japan. No, just 360 in Japan. It was, you either, in Japan in the original release, you could either play as the cutesy anime boy or a grown-ass man. And the grown-ass man had all the same dialogue as the cutesy anime boy, so he'd give fucking friendship as magic speeches.
Oh,
It was great.
Miss Bamboo talking to me just now.
He had Sojiro's voice actor from Persona 5.
I didn't mean to
So like in the boy version, it's like, we're friends. We'll always be friends. Our friendship will render the heavens asunder. And then like the old man was like, we're friends. We'll always be friends. Our friendship will render the heavens asunder. And it's so good. It's so good. There is a male cat character, but he's just like a fucking sexy cat. He's not a cutesy cat.
Well, we work in many different fields, including the holo.
I need the
services.
cutesy cat.
Oh,
You
wait,
gotta see my vision
you're in a
here.
hurry, aren't you? I can help.
I need like
As long as you take me out of this holo.
old Snake, but with cat ears and doing all the like cutesy animations. I need old Snake going, Nyan.
We can move forward on our
That shit would go so hard. Yeah, just don't
As long as she doesn't ask any more
don't ask any questions. Get it done.
Yeah, I agree with Belle. There's nothing wrong with taking her to one of the Hollow's exits, but she's a stranger. She may.
Is there a
be
law
hiding
reason why
in
Dragon
places
Ball 3 only came out on the PS3 after the PS4 had come out? Probably because it originally launched on the PS3 and 360 in Japan. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, Dragon Guard 3! Probably because development's fucked. Because every game, sorry, I misread that badly. Yoko Taro has had a rough time making a lot of his games. Dragon Guard 3 runs like ass. And I imagine there were like issues with development. And probably changing it to like release on PS4 would have been way too much work and never happened. Also, it could be that it released on PS3 in Japan earlier than that. I don't actually know the release date of Dragon Guard 3 in Japan. But Dragon Guard 3's like launch was a whole load of like fuck. Because they had the in the West, the Japanese voices were like a limited time paid DLC or something stupid, which was, of course, not popular. I want a Dragon Age Origins remaster of some kind. Give me the Dragon Age Origins like special collection that Mass Effect got, man. We deserve it. I deserve it. I got someone new into Dragon Age, so I deserve Dragon Age stuff. The most likely reason why Dragon Age 1 and 2, well, Dragon Age Origins and 2 never got the whole trilogy treatment with Inquisition is because Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age 2, and Dragon Age Inquisition are all on different engines and are all very different games compared to Mass Effect. Like, the differences between Mass Effect 2, like 1, 2, and 3 are a lot less big than Dragon Age Origins 2 and Inquisition. Who'd I get into Dragon Age? Your mum. Sorry, I didn't mean that. I meant your father. Like Mass Effect, I believe, was on the same engine throughout. Origins 2 and Inquisition were all on different engines, all had very fucked developments. And it's a wonder they ever released. Honestly, the fact that Dragon Age 2 released at all is bizarre, considering, like, where it was positioned. Basically, as a, oh, Star Wars The Old Republic is struggling. Hey, BioWare, could you work on something else so we can get something else out so The Old Republic isn't completely fucked? And they were like, alright, I guess we can make Dragon Age 2, and they're like, sick, brilliant. Make Dragon Age 2 in 14 months. So what? What do you mean make Dragon Age 2 in 14 months? And then they had to make Dragon Age 2 in 14 months. Dragon Age needed like a collection more than Mass Effect did, but Mass Effect was significantly easier to work on, I bet, to like make that kind of thing. Oh, let's do a funny ult. But like, I feel like we might at some point get like a Dragon Age Origins remake down the line. I don't know if we'll ever get a collection. Ever made it's going to be a huge rewrite piece for game on PS5, do you think, in the future? God, I hope so. Isn't there like... Didn't like Sony register something like related to PS3 emulation, potentially? DA2 100% has lower stakes. That is like a big thing of it. It is more of a slice of life than Dragon Age Origins was. It's more of a getting to know your pals sort of deal, which I fuck with. But I think that a big part of that is because what Inquisition is was also, I think, meant to be folded into Dragon Age 2. And that didn't happen because a million different reasons. So what the bigger stakes were meant to be exist in the sequel. It's a whole time, innit? It's a whole time. A lot of the classic games available Disney games, especially the old Star Wars games. Well, yeah, because they've re-released the old Star Wars games a bunch. Limited Run Games have had a few, like, releases of them. Tragically. I used to be a Limited Run Games fan, and now more and more I'm like, fuck. It's rough. It's a rough time to be a physical media enjoyer. Oh, I love the counters, man. The counters feel so good. And then gonna do a funny ult. Lego Star Wars 2 PS2 is available. Nice. Use the Bugaboo. I love the Bugaboos, man. They're not called Bugaboos, but I'm gonna keep calling them that. I still think that's a demon from Shin Megami Tensei. I think it's the one that a character fuses with in Strange Journey. There's your reference. There's a reference for me. Limited Run is functionally preying on, like, artificial scarcity. Like, they are creating artificial scarcity that would perhaps not need to exist if companies would just release physical copies of stuff. I'm very mixed on them. I've got limited run games. A lot of their releases I really like. It feels like an evil that exists because the state of physical media is kind of fucked. And I don't really know how to feel about it properly. I also don't know how to articulate my feelings very well about it. I wish it didn't have to exist, and it saddens me that the way it does exist makes it more and more difficult for, like, to get physical copies of games. Like, I would love the Persona physical copies they did for Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden, but they're now, like, really only available on eBay for, like, a lot of money. Limited run but not limited is fine. I even wouldn't mind if it was just, like, the base physical versions of the games, not the special collector's editions. The base physical versions were just available as, like, stuff. Available, like, just generally. And the collectors were more limited, that'd be fine. But, like, the basic physical versions end up going for, like, 200 quid. Because they're so limited in their launches, too. Really getting graded is outrageously expensive. Has that had a sale at all recently on PC?
Warning. Hollow exit detected within 100 meters. The commission for the housekeeping
Hell yeah.
employee, Corin, could be completed.
I'm a big fan of the housekeeping company faction in this game.
Did you say something?
Unironically, because the dog guy's in it. Our guest has reached our destination.
I was just saying that our guest
PS5
reached
physical
her
version
destination.
expensive. Gotcha.
Really?
I think I've got I think I've got the PS4 copy of FF7.
Thank you so very much.
Yeah.
Without your help, I'd be lost
I'm mixed
in
on
this
limited
hole
run.
forever. You did pretty good yourself.
Also, like, the way that their preservation efforts have gone have not been brilliant. And they've gotten flack before for, like, they'll announce, like, oh, special edition of this game that can run on, like, an older console. So we made a cartridge for the older console, and it's fucked because they didn't do a good job of it or whatever.
That's alright. We both had something to gain. Perhaps.
But also, they've had a lot of releases I really like. I've owned some of the releases I really like. I've got the really sick Tetris Effect Collector's Edition for Switch. It's really fucking cool. I got it as a gift. It's so cool. I like that. I just wish the base versions of the game weren't as limited as the special editions. It's insane. Spine Shadows on disc on PS3 is 8 times. Oh. I remember when, like, Amazon allowed for trade-in in the UK. They used to allow you to trade in games. GameCube games would trade in for like 50, 60 quid. It was absurd.
The train's slowing down. Wait, this isn't the
I'd just like it if the limited run games weren't as limited. But it's the same issue of, like, when Nintendo did the fucking, like, Nintendo experimented with it for like a year. Of like, oh, what if we do limited releases? So they did limited release of the Mario, like, collection thing. That actually is still in the wild, and they made so many copies of it, it's not super expensive. Yeah, basic version would be cool. Because they sell, like, the Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden Switch physical editions, right, that are only from them. They do a basic version of it. I don't know how much money it is to just, like, do it on demand. Or have relaunches of it at the very least occasionally. But they don't do relaunches because relaunches would make it so that their stuff doesn't have as much value. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Tiny and cute was how they described you.
Well,
Digital $60 version. The digital version also got taken down, right?
This window is small even for Nekomata.
If I remember right, the digital version of the Mario Superstar Collection or whatever has also got removed.
For you, you should be called King of the World. Now, King of
They did that with the Fire Emblem 1 re-release. That was like a limited time release thing, and that got removed from the store, and it was like, man. I'm glad they stopped doing it. I don't know why they did it in the first place. I assume they were trying to see if it would make a load of money.
Pain having a dress like this. Suck it up. My shoes don't fit either. Hey, Captain said we've deviated from the
There's
route.
value for real, so I get
What's
some
going
stuff
on?
in price of retail from the lower code. Yeah. It just makes me sad, I guess.
The news didn't mention any of this.
Physical media is so important, and I hate the idea of moving to all digital. It's why I dislike PC gaming a lot. I don't like that my PC gaming library exists on a platform that at any point could revoke all of my access to the things I purchased. So Metal Gear Rising being on GOG is kind of pog, because at least then I can download it and play it on anything without like having to worry about connecting to a server that might boot me. Gaben will keep it safe. When Gaben goes,
What just happened?
I'll chop off my toes. I was looking for a rhyme, I couldn't find one. Now I say all of this, I'm playing a gacha game. I'm playing a gacha game, a genre notorious for the fact that at some point it will shut down and I'll never be able to touch this again. It's all terrible. Everything's terrible, but you know what we have? We have each other. And if everything's going to be terrible, we might as well have each other to hold.
You're back, sis.
So get in here, straight-faced.
Why don't you go get some rest? I'll go check.
Break down my door. Let's look at this cowgirl. Nekomata.
Get a hold of her. She should still be in the hollow. She said she had a
Everything kind of sucks, right? So enjoy what you can.
It's not all bad. The news just said Vision
Break down my doors, do it. I'm ready.
Until at least tomorrow night due to technical difficulties.
Look at this little guy. Look at this guy. Maybe this should be my VTuber avatar. See, this brings me joy. This is joy. Right here. This thing right here, this is joy.
But they hid it from the media.
Not any of this shit. Well, you guys. But not any of this. This is joy.
It was full of armed soldiers. They were dressed like public security.
He has to hang out with Snake. Not Snake. The Peace Walker guy.
Having to dress like this, and my shoes don't fit either.
I'm having a very normal one.
Yeah. And I've got this feeling that Nekomata's been hiding.
That's right, NATO Gamer. Hell yeah.
I should ask her when she gets back. But let's not think about that for now.
She make Warno too.
You should get some rest before she gets here.
I love Wooper.
Sinking with a bang boom.
Wooper is joy.
After all.
It's been yeah, we haven't heard from RGG properly for a while. They showed off that they're working on the next one. We just don't know what it is. God, I hope it's Dead Souls. I would go so crazy if it's Dead Souls. I'd be like, holy shit, I'm bonking my sklonkers. Interknot. Because my knotting level has gone up again. Hey, I can now explode my characters. I can go up to a higher level. Friends. Personal homepage. Edit birthday. No. Bring joy. Not too bad. Yeah, that's fair. But the digital's still expensive. That's the other thing that annoys me. I remember back when they were pushing more digital, and there was a small naive part of me that was like, well, I mean, that means they're not going to have to spend as much money on making physical copies, which means maybe the digital copies will at least be cheaper to encourage people to buy digital, and then that never happened. Like up, up, down, down, left, left, right, right. It should be up, 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 down, down, left, right, but hey. I don't think digital's more convenient. Oh, that doesn't play on my loudspeaker. I don't find digital that much more convenient than physical. Especially if you like have to move games around a lot. And by that I mean not move around, I mean like uninstall and reinstall games to make space. DevCoffs did balloon. Because we're chasing hyper-realism, and hyper-realism fucking sucks. This game isn't hyper-realistic, right? It's got like a cool aesthetic to it. I don't need to be able to like count the pores on a character. That shit impressed me when I was like in middle school or high school playing MGS4, right? I don't care anymore. I want this shit to just look cool. Yeah, if internet's bad, it's way quicker to just get a game installed and install off disk. I'm glad there's a subreddit that tells you whether or not a game does install off disk. Like if all the data is on there, because some games like do the whole, oh, you basically like install a little bit off the disk and then the rest of the game is download. But like a fairly significant number of games still can install entirely off of disk, which is huge for me. Because what if I live in a van? What if I then decide to go live in a van and become one of those van life influencers? I'm not going to be downloading Call of Duty Black Ops 700 on Starbucks Wi-Fi. I'm gonna be popping, I don't know, I'm gonna be popping Dying Light 2 into my PS5. I'm gonna install it off of the disc and it'll run. And that'll be fine. I understand why games don't run off disk anymore. That was a big thing where people were like, oh, I have to put the game in, I have to put the disk in, and I have to wait for it to install. Why can't I just run off the disk? Because it's more complex now. Like, it would not run very well if it was trying to read off the disk constantly. So it installs and partly reads off the disk. I get that, that's fine. Just as long as all of the game is on the disk. That's all I need. Where did this conversation come from? I'm going to play Snake for a second. Let's play Snake. Is Charles there? Charles, look, I can play Snake. Oh, Black Ops 6 over Starbucks Wi-Fi. Single player Snake. Play some Snake. See how far we can go. Oh, it's dual. It's not single player. Bam! Get fucked. No! You son of a... Oh shit, there's multiple? Oh god, I didn't expect there to be multiple. Bam. This is real gaming. Snake on my Nokia was digital only? Fuck. They got me even back then. I can't read. This is the most intense this game has been so far. I can't look at chat while I'm playing it. Isn't this that one, like, itch.io game? Did you just eat each other? Oh my lord. Get trapped. Get trapped. Ha ha ha! Get eaten. I'm not gonna catch you out like that. I'm gonna catch this guy out. Oh baby, you ain't that slick. You ain't that slick. Oh baby, look at that. Bam. Oh, bop. Fuck. Fuck. There we go. That's what I'm looking. Oh shit, you're so quick. Oh god, you're so quick, but you've lost. Ah. What the hell is that? I want it. Oh, I'm invincible. Okay. I immediately ran into myself just then. Can I break that? If I'm invincible, good. I want to get that off the field at least. Ooh, baby! Oh, shit. You guys are quick. Oh. Bro, this is scary, man. I cannot look at chat at all while this is going on. Okay, good, 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 good. Whoa, you're fast. Okay, that kind of freaks me out that you're so quick. You're long? Oh, fast and long? How am I supposed to compete? Let me trap you both in here. Oh god, I've trapped myself in here. This is fine. This is fine. I'm dead. Sorry, what was going on? Yeah, graphics looked fine a while ago. I just want cool aesthetics, man. Soul Hounds. I was bad at Soul Hounds. Right, we played Snake. Next opponent's ready. Do your best to prove that you are the master of the joystick. Well, I'm the master of one joystick. I don't know what that means. Hello, Tin Master. How does something like drinking coffee can boost your VR combat scores even become a thing? That seems like it's real. Or you chose to rent a coffee okay, cool. Madame, you failed to point this shit out. Urban legend, they're born and spread inexplicably become something that makes a hit. I've never seen such a crowd at my events before. Lucky break. Tin Master, get me in there. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm the temporary employee. You might be sorry, but I'll do whatever you need me to do. Let's sort this shit out. Serve the customers who dine. Speak to the customers in line. Why is he always looking up? Because he is optimistic. Rest of us are too busy looking at our shoes. This man, he's looking at the sky. He knows what's good. Right, let me start at the back of the line, because that's how you do a queue. My espresso affogato frappuccino, thank you. I was thinking throwing mysticism or whatever aside from a scientific perspective, and an espresso can help you focus your attention. Mate, you do what you gotta do. It's so bitter that once tasted befuddles the mind. Yeah, mate, you do whatever you gotta do. Yeah, here's your coffee, easygoing female student. Is that your legal name? Is that your, like, license? Does it say that on your license? Because that's tragic if it does. It feels so refreshing. This is what it means we talk about coffee philosophy. Excited young man. Same to you, my guy. Nice ponytail. Tin Master special, everything's changing before your eyes. Whoa, highly recommend you try it out. The results are immediate. High score, here I come. Fantastic, my guy. He's got like a stance of incredible, a stance of incredible positivity. Also, his apron just says cough, and I vibe with that. I've delivered all the coffee. If I still fancy one, excellent. What do you want? You're quick and have a good memory. Definitely expert in VR games. Why don't you give the Hollow Investigation Association Trial of Bravery a go? Hollow Rider. It's a VR game made using the Association Combat Training Program based on real-life Hollow Investigation. Yeah. I had my fair share of real-world experiences. Pot coughed, baby. We should let her get a cup of coffee and relax for a while. If the manager is interested. Cool. So this, I could actually probably fight the Metal Gear Rising enemies. Today's on you. I'll be waiting inside. The Association. Perfect. He's gone now. I can't look at his legs. Proxies can purchase one beverage daily, which when used will recharge your battery charge and grant a buff for better efficiency in obtaining materials. We have a cheeky cough. How about a cup of joe? Non-certification seal drops increased. It's highly recommended to place an order and try it out. Do you like how there's actually sound effects this time? That was a bug on the ramen one, that there were no sound effects or anything. It's just a full-on glitch. Don't know what happened. Uncertification seal.
Stopping to take a break can help you go further.
That's very true. Stopping to take a break can help you go further. So the Tin Master's special is 1 part coffee, 1 part creamy stars, and another part bubbles. I love him. I love him so much. I wish I could be him. I wish I could be the cool panda guy. Jog our way over to the parking lot. I appreciate the parking lot being a completely different loading zone, despite the fact that you can see into it. I assume it's because characters load, or like it's maybe a performance saving measure that they had to have this load in. But just this parking lot is its own zone. Get me to Hipper. I want to fight the Metal Gear enemies. I don't know if you fight them first, but I can fight them here. Resolute and Brave. Those are some designs. I feel like having all of this tawdry shit falling off your clothes would just be very uncomfortable. I did come after all. I've had my coffee. It was great. It was lovely. Far more interested than I thought. That's awesome. I knew I had the right person. Hollow Rider. your mum. Alright, I need to go find Miss Bertha at the front desk. Delightful. Instead of that, let me look around a minute. Instructions. Instructions for a box. Good. Certificates of something. A lady on her phone. Easygoing female student. Didn't I just speak to her? Then, oh, hello, Kiki. Delivery! Certainly, we should charge them for device maintenance, which have some security charge, like banning metal inside the device. What happened? Scratches on the floor. Super high player have been kicking and stomping around. They must have worn spike shoes or something. I wonder if the fears in the game got scared off. Am I going to meet someone who's got spike shoes? Yo, why am I wearing like one stocking? Oh, yo, love their like asymmetric designs. This is me, by the way. I do the like odd sock thing. Odd socks are better than like matching. You should never wear matching pairs of socks. I think it is. Let's go with classist. I think it's classist to require people to wear matching socks. Odd socks are just better. They say something about you as a person. Because you kept 2 odd socks that are not linked. You don't have the pair for them, and you decided to keep them and wear them together. That says something about you. Maybe nothing good, but it can't be bad. That's right, we're hosting a new recruitment. Right, we have a chance to get a free home portable VR device. We inform you when you use the club's VR training equipment to collect your training data for analysis to optimize training plans. All data is stored anonymously and does not record your identity information. Of course, as a token of appreciation for your support and assistance, the association will provide rewards for all on-site combat training. Would you like to use the VR device right now to experience combat? Yeah, go on. Agent promotion. Yeah, okay. I can't fight the rising enemies yet. Oh, I can! These guys, right? It's not quite these guys. Enemy cards may be added. You can have multiple enemy cards. I can remove enemy cards, and I can add enemy cards to like have a better chance. Is it these guys? It's in one of them. W engine modification. I think it's these guys. There's a couple. There's these guys and another enemy that are very much like this is a Metal Gear Rising enemy.
Ready for combat.
Let me make the only team I can.
Need something? My sir.
I have 2 guns. Starlight Knights, let's go!
I've made the only team I could possibly make. I have no one else. I've got no one else. So there's these guys and there's another enemy. Oh God, what's the enemy from Metal Gear Rising they remind me of? But they're full on a Metal Gear Rising enemy, I swear. Like, just straight up. I love it, bear in mind. I'm on board with it. It's just crazy. Let's use you. And let's go back to you. Donk, donk, donk. Blam. And then hang on, you're my attack character, right? The other lass is stunned. Well, I should be using you when an enemy's actually stunned and then switch back. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. New Monogatari season starts tomorrow. Hot dog. Bam. Like, they have a charging attack that I could parry if I could just get the timing right. You. Back to you. And then you're in. And then you're back. You're over here. There we go. Right, let's see if I can trigger the charging attack from them. They move like rising enemies. Oh, you're not dead? Oh, I'm not going to get a good time on this at all. Do we know what the new Monogatari season focuses on? Like what the thing is going to be? Oh, you. That's what I want. Bam. Then you, and then switch to my gun guy. Loads of spinning, loads of spinning, loads of spinning. I'm getting absolutely trounced here. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Do the thing, do the charge attack. Damn it, that's not the charge attack. Do the funny charge attack. There it is. Still not quite right. Think you know who it focuses on? Ooh.
Time to act.
Bonk. Then my gun guy. Bonk. And then back to electric, because I think you guys are weak to electric probably, right? Easy money. Easy money. Yeah, there's another character that reminds me of, another enemy in this that reminds me of the, like, the not Metal Gears you fight in Rising. Like, they have that big shield thing and they do, like, shoot missiles and stuff. I don't know. You know what I mean. But anyway, the enemies in this mode remind me of Metal Gear Rising enemies. That was the whole sitch. Suffer a random corruption when the pressure of your squad reaches 100. Remember that, gamers. If you build up pressure, it's not going to feel good until you release it. Going back to the real world, how's my experience? It was tough. Thank you for feedback. We continue to optimize our training plan based on player day. We hope you keep following us, have great success. Here are the rewards. The club prepared. Professional investigators use these records in training. Very professional. Interest in a whole investigation is an expression of interest form. No thank you. Wouldn't hurt if I take a peek. Oh, Lord. Seemingly has every character from the previous season chronologically be at the end. Ooh.
Standing by.
Right, so I can now evolve this character using the materials I was given. Bam. And so now I have a slightly stronger character. Now, when you level up characters, you then get rewards. Unfortunately, the rewards are summons. So I'll claim them, but I can't use them. Bam, and then... So can I... Do I have the stuff for any of you yet? No, and no. So I need attack and the other one. Something wrong with the rewards? Can I exchange it if there's something wrong? I've got no idea what's going on. Thank you for your contribution. You're the 1024th player to complete this combat stage, so you'll receive a free VR device for portable home use. Why 1024? Because it's a whole number. You can experience the thrill of combat as a Hollow Investigator or hone your combat skills. Hello, Kanji. From the comfort of your own home with a portable home VR device. But please note there are no rewards for experiencing combat when at home. If you're looking for the relevant combat rewards, please visit the club and use the on-site equipment. Gotcha. Understood. I feel it. I'm picking up what you're putting down. You need to pick it up. It's pretty good. I've been having a good time with it. Right, give me... I just want to get this, because I only have 3 characters. So let me get the stuff I need to level up those characters at least. Port drill. I can't use any other squad. I only have these guys. Until they give me Ben the Bear. And what's her face? The ice guy. Via sneaking 60. Weapons 80. Advanced. Ooh, spicy. Hollow Fog Bulky Intimidator. Whoa, it's your right, I need to remember to do the parry. I forget sometimes. You. And then over to you. And back on you. Why not? Why not? Dodge out of the way. Do some cool hits. And blam blam. Whee! Nice, 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 nice. I love it. It's all good. Oh, my gun guy's in. How are you doing, Kanji? Does the game has multiplayer in the arcade modes? I think it might, but I haven't encountered how yet. Because I believe Third Impact has multiplayer and Genshin has multiplayer. At the very least, the arcade games in this have multiplayer, like Snake and whatnot. But I don't know if the main game, like where the multiplayer might come in. I'm still not far enough in my normal save to like figure that out. I would have thought I'd have come across it by now, but who knows? It could just be that it's a later thing that unlocks. I would see, if it doesn't already have it, I would see it being added, like, not long. Like, it seems fairly straightforward, like a fairly simple thing to do. I say simple. Because they've done it in Honkai Impact 3rd, I think, it seems like this would be not too awkward to do. Because similar style. Third Impact's multiplayer is effing cursed. But Third Impact is also old as shit, right? So Third Impact, first off, requires you to turn into orange goo. Not great. But also it's like an old system. Then I need to do the attack one, and then I can evolve everyone. Because I have to make this team solid. Because Genshin's multiplayer works okay, right? It seems to function. Whoa, dogs! And I've got 2 white women on my team. Fuck! What am I gonna do? They keep coming out too. I can't get my gun guy out. There's my gun guy. There we go. We're safe. Oh shit, he's gone. And then gunman. And hey, gunman, and then you again, and then you again. And let's switch back to you. It's like that, and then I do that. Okay, I need to get my timings right. I'm still a bit stuck on getting the timing solid. You about to make an Eva joke? There's too many Eva fans in here. We need to get some fans of we need to get some fans of Black Bible in here to make some Black Bible jokes. And then gunman. And any Black Bible fans in here? I'm sure there's some big fans of that. Or To Love Rue, I think it is. To Love Rue. Not Muv Love, which currently has a Humble Bundle going on. If you like Muv, and you like love, there's a Humble Bundle for that. Load of visual novels of anime girls. Black Bible is a wholesome show about religion. I need the limited run games Black Bible Collector's Edition. I need them to make it first, but then I need that. Yes, I had rewards to gain. Any of these, anything other than summons. Summons and money. That's fine. I'll take it. That's permanent. Black Bible watch party? Well. Okay, that's the battle pass, so I don't engage with that. Okay, bam. Modify any W engine once. I guess I can't do that just yet. This is inter not level. I've knotted up. I'm so fucking good at knotting, man. People say I'm not. People are like, this guy, he would never knot. I'm knotting left and right. You can't stop me. Other people think they're better than me because they think they can knot as well as I can. You've not seen me in action, man. I'm knotting left and right. Okay, good, claim. Just quick menus. Equipment. That's for anomaly, right? I can't do anything with that. Can I evolve your thing? Yes, I can. Delightful. And that gets me my next level up thing. I'm not into knotting. I am knotting. Right now. You can't see below my waist.
Standing by.
You don't know what's going on down there. This is a good time. Also, remember, please tell your parents about me and get them to watch me. I'm sure they'd love to hear me talk about knotting. Right. Oh god, I've like zoomed through this menu. I'm not going to set my birthday to Loveroo. Bam. Calculate my frequently visit locations, and I can now fast travel. Travel up will make your daily travels more convenient. Delightful. Do you think we would have evolved as a, like, kinder species if we could not? Because part of me thinks we might. I think if we had the ability to, maybe we would have evolved into, like, a more kind, accepting group of people. Wait, hang on a minute, what? At first, I just installed this gate to keep people out of the parking lot, but since then, the stray cats have never once come to play. She said something about a brother earlier. Sometimes we need to grab the gate, shake on it, and yell, "Let me out!" But if the neighbors saw, they might misunderstand the relationship with my brother. Oh, it'd be the coffin of Andy and Lele again. That's a game. There's a game for you, straight-faced. It's called The Coffin of Andy and Lele, I think. I don't know if I've got the second name right. It's The Coffin of Andy and something. That's a video game. I think you would love it. You'd be a huge fan. Here, isn't that the logo of the Hollow Investigation Association? Yeah, I got a VR machine. It's cool as hell, man. Hollow-themed VR game. Expect a console version. Association is really going all out to recruit new blood. The device is now categorized as a household terminal. The back-end enemy card data has been decrypted. She did it immediately. There's currently no means to receive the association rules through the household test machine's training records without triggering the association's data monitoring alarm. Attack the data organization. I'm trying to lay low, Fairy. I want to tell her to do it, though. We accept the hero's rules and give out on a more convenient way to earn the rewards. Hey, relax. When spending rules to begin with, it's not worth the risk. It's useful to us even if only to train with. Opponents are all enemies we might encounter on the Hollow, so we can practice our combat skills in the VR device thingamabob. Lot to do lately. Time to tidy up. I've noted it down. This is getting more and more reliable. I don't want to tidy up, man. You tidy up. Oh, God. Training. I can now do training. And I have daily errands. So complete the task to increase your daily engagement. That's fine. We are going to make a schedule. And the schedule is going to be, we're going to take a picture of the cat. And we're going to take a picture of the cat. Let's go take a picture of some cats. Bam. I'm not interested in like speaking to this guy. I've got cats to take photos of. Love the style of this game, man. I keep talking about it. Just it's very cool looking. Bodong. Look at that guy. Xiaolongji. A cool shrimp. I wish I was a cool shrimp, man. Fucked up thing about being human is that you can like recognize how cool everything else is. It's the curse of knowledge that they talk about in Lovecraftian stuff. Like a cat doesn't really have the perspective to think, man, I'd love to be a shrimp. No dog is looking at an octopus and going, do you know what, that'd be fucking banger as hell. As a human, we're cursed with knowledge, and that knowledge allows us to know things that we shouldn't. I've taken 2 pictures of cats, hell yeah. But the scratch card's gambling, and we don't gamble. I refuse to gamble. This is a no-gamble stream, except unless I'm doing the roguelike mode and the gamble event pops up, and then I'm going to gamble constantly. What's this? That's the events. I keep looking at it thinking like, oh, I must have missed something. Nick might have promised me offers up later. I wonder where she got to. It's fine, we'll wait. And by that, I mean we'll check. The waiting was backing out. Why don't you check knock knock? Fucking meow. Get someone else to type for you. Get it together, cat. Why does she have see, she has a fish. See, she's a part human, so she can understand the perspective that being a fish is cooler than being a person. Got questions. I'm just saying, man. The joys of being like a different animal is like the lack of knowledge that you would hold. Hello, cat.
I'm back!
Is the carrot the GPS system?
I saw on my phone that the demolition was delayed. But then the stupid
I don't know what that
train ran
means.
away, so Nicole and the others are still in danger. Well, what should we do now? We need to figure out a plan of
I
action.
just think if we could not, we'd be better people.
Nikomata, I know you're anxious, but before we try to rescue the others, we have to talk.
There's a DC Comics universe out there somewhere where the only thing that's different is that Batman could not. And crime in Gotham is down like 24% because of it.
What kind of trouble did you and the cunning hairs
He's still the Batman,
into exactly?
but people just know. They're just like, oh shit, that man
Why would it
should
be
do what he
carrying
says.
a bunch
He's
of
respectable.
fake
He can
PubSec
not.
officers? And you reacted so quickly to the enemy. Not like something you would expect from someone in shock.
Yeah. What are you trying to do? No, let's be nice.
Nekomata, if you're hiding
If he's gonna be bad
anything,
cop, I'll be good
please,
cop.
Just tell us. We're reasonable people.
You mean
We can make a deal. I'll talk to the DA.
you'll really hear
I'll
me
get you a
out?
lighter sentence.
If you want faith and support, you'd better answer my sister
Oh, we
truthfully.
really are good cop, bad
Tell
cop in
us
this.
what
Hell
you're
yeah.
hiding.
I'm not trying to hide anything from you guys. I really didn't know there were people on that train. It's just that I've seen guys dressed like that somewhere else.
I'll cut. You know, I'll get you into a lower security prison.
We're in big trouble this time.
I'll have a
We
pool
just wanted
table.
to
It'll be
save
nice.
people.
You never mentioned this before. How dare you?
You never mentioned this before.
That's because it's so ridiculous. I didn't even think I could explain it. We were so busy trying to stop the train earlier. You didn't have time to finish watching the Bang Boo's visual
Bugaboo.
record. But Nicole's Bang Boo actually captured everything on camera. You'll understand when you finish watching it.
Does she have actual ears? And by actual ears, I mean human ears. Because, like, I can't see, right? You can't see if she's got ears, like human ears. If you could have cat ears, would you also accept having human ears at the same time? If the ears heard different things, right? Because animal ears can hear different frequencies, right? Cat ears could hear differently, right? Would you accept having human ears that can't hear and a cat ears that can hear these different frequencies? Why would she have 4 ears? I don't know, man.
Hey, we might not have come across any strong
Why are some people born circumcised and then it's removed? Because God is in his heaven and everything is right with the world. I don't know. Why wouldn't she have 4 ears?
How many times have I told you not to make a ruckus?
Guess they're related somehow.
We need to get to the Red Fang Gang space and finish this commission. Can't you be more like Nekomata?
Why do we have 2 ears actually? What's the evolutionary advantage of only having 2 ears?
It might not even notice her at all.
If I had like 2 additional ears on my knees, imagine how strong I'd be.
We cat people have 9 lives. That counts for something.
Everyone wait. You see the railroad tracks on the side of the road?
We should have more ears or
A gaping hole
more
has been clawed out.
more of our orifices should be like available. You should be able to like customize your body when you're born and pick where you want like an additional ear to be if you want, or an additional nose.
Since there's signs of it here, let's find another
Tricking
way.
gamers into voting for my eugenics program by calling it a character customization.
Can suggest another way to the Red Fang Gang space?
Yeah, I could find another route. But the path
Bro, no, it's just like Fallout 4. It's cool.
Find your family heirloom, but
You just switch between the ears. You'd have a wider range of overall hearing, but they would cross like contaminate, right? So like it would be like hearing from 2 different speakers
you sound like
that are playing slightly different noises. So it's the same. Like imagine it's Linkin Park in the end, but from 2 different speakers. One is slightly bass boosted, one is like slightly treble boosted.
Dead End Hollow, right?
There have been cases of small children entering.
Like
the
it'd give
house.
you more range, but it would fuck with you a
The
little bit.
direction you're pointing, Nekomata, is the original route we were planning on taking.
Hey! You think I'm just saying it to make you take that path?
Yes.
I really did see a kid! A little girl in a blue top with brown hair and a ponytail!
I like when Billy pops up.
Description.
Hello, Pequod. I like when Billy pops up. It's like anime girl, cat anime girl, pink-haired anime girl,
I should remind you.
cold anime girl, and then a fucking Power Ranger. He's just like, hello, I'm RoboCop.
It's not part of the
Why are we talking about Linkin Park? Pequod, you got cat ears, right? You see this lady with cat ears? You'll have cat ears and regular human ears. How you vibing with it?
cold-blooded too? If you're worried about not getting paid, don't be.
They should have Billy just replace every character at some point in this dialogue. Just he like pops up. Game is lacking sexy men.
Didn't expect you to know.
The wolf guy, the dog guy. There's a reason I keep talking about Notting. Oh, he's over here now. Take the regulars. No, you have to have both. I'm trying to, like... There's Billy. There's Ben, the bear. There's the dog guy, whose name escapes me.
Then I'll go with you.
Who are the other male characters? At the very least, according to the website I use for, like, Honkai Star Rail stuff, to, like, figure out how to build my characters, the hot dog guy, he's top tier. He's high tier. So, you know, I'm doing well. Excuse me. No ears? No ears? Okay, you're allowed to have ears, regular ears, but they have to be somewhere else on your body. Different speeds and it crossed over. Ugh. The brain would just, like, process it, right? The brain would figure out a way to make it make sense. Because, like, what's that? Is it a myth, or is it like a... Not a myth, but not, like, the whole story that you see upside down and your brain converts the image or something like that. I believe that's like an old wives' tale based on some level of, like, fact. Can they be on your liver? Yeah, if you want. They could be internal. I don't know why you do that, but yeah, have it on your liver. Fuck it. I didn't even consider that. Have an ear on your liver. See what that does for you. You could hear it fail in real time. Oh yeah, Billy, get in here. At least Billy's cool as hell, man. Bam. And then blam. And then Billy's back. Hell yeah, baby. No visible ears than cat ears and normal ears. If you could have any animals... I was going to say orifice. Is that the term you'd use? Because that's just a hole, right? If you could replace one of your sensory units with an animal's, what would you go for? A small part of me is like, what if I did like a cat's tongue? Would that do me any good? Bam, bam, and then screw it. I'll use you. 'Cause then I can do that. There we go. Bonk. And then Billy again. Cat is all day, hell yeah. Eagle eyes. Would that be good though? How do eagles like actually see from their eyes? Is it something that would actually like feel good to work, or would it fuck you up a bit? And then that. Then Billy's back, baby. I think a cat tongue could be fun. Also, what if it's like the same size, right? So if you got eagle eyes, you have full on eagle eyes. See things from ages away, no? Yeah. But how does that work, right? Is it like a case of they can see very far, or is their like eyesight kind of fucked? Like they can see very far, but up close things are a bit fricked. I usually get glasses.
Hey, do you all think there are more and more claw marks around here?
I might go for a skunk's belly button. Something about that seems powerful. They have Quake FOV constantly. Okay, now I'm in. I'm back. My KD ratio IRL would go up so quick.
Nekomata, are you sure you saw her?
Picking my animal part to increase my KD.
We find nothing.
I mean, our FOV is like maxed, right? Compared to... We have a maxed FOV. The reason why you can turn FOVs up in games is because our real life FOV is higher than in a lot of games, and it fucks with the brain to like be at a screen that close and it be so low. I guess us increasing our FOV would be the eyes like moving around. What if you could do like an owl thing? And by an owl thing, I mean not an owl thing at all. Like move your eyeballs around your skull.
But when the time comes, you can only think of yourselves.
That's not true.
Okay, would you have it so one of your eyes could pop out of any orifice you have and you could look through that? Any orifice you've got, the eye could pop out. So you could have it pop out your ear and you could see out the side of your head.
No problem then. We'll just run after the girl from now on.
All of this is a long-winded setup for like a one-eyed snake joke that I don't have in... I'm workshopping, but I can't get to. My opinion? No. I'm now playing as the cat girl, so clearly not. Blambo. Right, who's in this squad? Okay, well you're still here, so I don't know what you care about. Why would you get rid of my cool lightning girl? Okay, well that was pretty sick. Billy! In this house we love Billy. Bam, 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 perfect. Man. I think the weakness of the human body is that it doesn't do as many cool things as it should. It does a lot of cool things, like it processes a lot of stuff internally, but it doesn't do a lot of like externally cool things. And I think we should correct that somehow. Wham. Donk. Just looks cool. This game just looks cool. Dog's level of happiness. But it's temporary and strong, right? It would be like going to like a manic episode of sorts. And you could have a dog's level of happiness. I'll give that to you, Pequod. I'll just come round. I'll come round and I don't know. I'll bring you a Kokoichi. It'll be great.
You guys have pretty good stamina.
She's pooped.
Weren't you the one who said the only way to catch up with the kid was to run? Now you're the first to complain. Nonsense!
Does she have like big paw boots? Does she have big paws, or is that just a stylistic thing? Probably evolving anytime soon, which is enhanced with tech, surely? Yeah. I mean, evolution is a very, very long process over a large number of years. So we're not going to see any, like, incredible evolution in our lifetimes. Probably just small things that will eventually, like, pan out. Tech-wise, though.
It's like that movie. Only a ghost would appear in such a place. Her sudden appearance was only to lead the rescuers into a deadly trap.
Spine, man. Give me like a cyborg spine. Because the spine falls apart. It crumbles.
Don't worry.
That's why old people are short. That's old, like the spine contracts. So as you get older, you get shorter.
Right. I feel better now.
Yeah, the ghost. It's fine. We're just gonna go on the ghost train.
Wait a sec.
Quick, shoot it!
Kid, over there.
I want the spine from Edge Runners.
Huh?
She's making a run for it.
Can't be right.
Billy, you're a cop.
There really is a kid in the Dead End Hollow.
Told us there was. Yes, yeah, not a sidewalk spine. I think a sidewalk spine just to know what that is. Oh, the cat girl's gone. Coward. And then I switch to Billy because then I'm gonna get another break. And then I switch to you to do that because it's cool, man. It's cool. My sidewalk spine. That sounds like an indie pop, like an indie kind of rock song. My sidewalk spine. And it's about like a streetwalker that the singer met and like fell in love with when he was playing GTA. Riddle you this? The butler. Or a person. Time. The sky. Oh, Billy, get out of there! I like these things, because they just blow up on you. Let me use you. Bit of stun.
Time to act.
Billy. I'll always go for you, Billy. I love you, Billy. Bomb. And then you. What happens to a sidewalk when you move it in the middle? It's still a sidewalk. The side is just relative to the position of where the sidewalk is. It continues to be on the side. It's now just on the side of two things.
Make a choice. You asked for it. Left on
Bomb.
target.
Excuse me. Also in the UK we call it a pavement. Did you guys see the post where like a bunch of Americans were trying to pretend they invented Kirby? Kirby is in the video game. Kirby not as in the video game. Kirby is in the game where you chuck a ball at a curb. You're like, look, oh man, it's really funny. You chuck a ball and you hit a curb and then you try and it's like, fuck you, man.
It must be scary being lost in a hollow all by yourself.
British culture's not got a lot, but we've got Kirby. Americans did invent Big Beats. Everything was invented everywhere else. Cuisine is a set of guidelines that you follow, but you can evolve to taste.
Saved me?
I saw a video of like a recent Kitchen Nightmares thing where Gordon Ramsay goes to this Indian place and they serve like a Chinese Indian dish and Gordon's like, Chinese? That's not very authentic, is it? Like fucking Indo-Chinese food isn't a thing, which it is. How is Gordon Ramsay the like big British chef? Get Jamie Oliver back in here. At least he was kind of right. American and British people have no national food? Wrong. Stew. Because every single country has stew. Because it is a worldwide food. No good national dish? You take that. Technically, chicken tikka masala is a national British dish. And if you go, oh, well, it's an Indian food, well, fucking all food is influenced from all over the world. There is no national dish of any country, because it's all influenced from somewhere. But chicken tikka masala is the British national dish. And it's good. And I'll die on this hill. Don't make me get patriotic about my fucking country. I hate my country. Hell yeah, Billy. It doesn't suck, Pequod. If you've eaten tikka masala sour, what the fuck tikka masalas are you eating, my guy? I gotta get you over here. I gotta get you into the UK so I can give you some like good tikka masala. If you're eating a sour tikka masala, it's gone off. Like, it's not well. Get patriotic about your country? I do like bratwurst. I don't think I've ever had currywurst, but I wish I had. Like the one time I was in Germany, I wish I'd done it. Yeah, pay us more money.
I hear you. I've barely been sitting on you for a minute.
Pork schnitzel. God, I wish that were me. Both positions. With fuzzy black. Pequod, I think you need to see a doctor. I think everyone in this chat probably needs to see a doctor about something at some point.
Then these people are... Wait.
Actually, croissant is Austrian too, I believe. Croissant like comes from an Austrian dish. Not is it an Austrian dish? It's not French. It comes from a different dish.
How many are there?
Over 100 at least. Me and Anby only did a rough count of whoever was willing to come out and speak to us. There could be even more.
Like it's based off of an Austrian dish, I think, that looks very similar but doesn't have the like the kind of air in it.
They haven't been able to contact anyone on the outside for a week.
There is no like authentic. Isn't like a lot of pasta in Italy? A lot of pasta in Italy that is like considered traditional pasta technically isn't traditional because the ingredients used to make it would have been imported from America.
Are you bringing any news?
Just eat maces and die at some point. Fuck yeah, my guy, let's go.
The little girl you just saved from the hollow is my granddaughter. Thank you for rescuing.
All food comes from somewhere. To ascribe meaning beyond like it is tasting good and it's fun to make, to ascribe like nationality to food, I think is a flaw. I think it's what is driving us more and more towards isolation and nationalism. In a truly joyful and globalized world where we're all hand in hand working together, there would be no national foods. There would just be world foods that we all enjoy. World foods that we all love. I don't like beans on toast, but you know what? I'll defend your right to enjoy it. In the UK, bye bye. Look! And? And if you read up about why he invented it, it was to match like the British taste. The UK is a melting pot of different cultures, despite many people forgetting that and seemingly treating it as if it's a negative thing, which is not. It's the fucking one thing that we've like got going for us and gives us strength. Like damn right it was made by a Bengali. It's good.
How can something as big as a mass evacuation of residents not
If it needed like what? How far back do you need to go in like lineage before you ascribe something to be like a British dish? Like what? Like there are no true British people in that sense. Britain is a country made up of immigrants throughout history. And every point in history, they're like the people who are currently living here are like, oh, we're the actual British people, but we're not. All of history is just a bunch of other countries coming to the UK, living here and doing cool stuff, and then the UK doing horrible stuff to the rest of the world because we're horrible. Very slaps, man. Oh yeah, Britain fucking sucks, man.
Vision has just abandoned and us all here.
This blonde girl in white Union Jack shirt constantly looking distressed in public spaces. Are you watching Doctor Who? Are you watching the first first season of the reboot of Doctor Who featuring Billie Piper as Rose Tyler? Because that is a shot-for-shot explanation. Like that's like you're just describing her right now.
What do you plan to do now?
I didn't expect this when I took on the commission. Fine, sure. We came in.
Well, you should, Pro, because I mean that's just the first season of Doctor Who.
Saving a kid along the way is a good thing, but a small odd job agency can't take on a massive corporation.
Deal with this cat.
So, what do you two think?
They pay us more, we'll do it. There we go.
But Anby,
Hell, Japanese curry is British technically.
Nekomata on this matter. I'm staying. I understand Nicole's thinking.
You were referencing those weird AI generated pics she keeps saying. Ugh.
This is my chance.
Ugh.
I won't make the same mistake again.
Is that so? Going against a corporation. Anby, you really?
Let's do it.
That my heart
Yeah!
sings.
Let's fucking kill some corpos.
Vision Corporation. They may be big enough to join the Tops Alliance. Just think of the money we could squeeze out of them if
You
we
go back
got
far
to
enough, there is no
expose
such
them.
thing as a national dish in any country,
Lily,
probably.
Anby, go tell each of these gold nuggets, victims.
Except
that
stew.
the cutting hairs are willing to rip
Some
them
variation
off
of
this
stew is like the one consistency across the world.
Get everyone to sign
Put a
these
load of shit in a pot,
forms, collect them one
put
by
it in
one.
water, and boil it for long enough.
I know you're our client.
There you
but
go.
I
Bam.
have something for you to do too.
That is like every country has a variation of that.
Everyone, right? You know the area and you're the most agile. Here, take my bamboo. I want you to take it someplace and
Yeah, go get help.
help.
Or for obscure references, ugh. I've started just like nuking AI generated stuff, or if I see it on my feed. Like if a thing I follow or in my For You, if it's like posting an AI generated image, 9 times out of 10 I'll just mute them forever.
After leaving
Like I've said before, I can't even laugh at them.
through the dead-end hollow and came straight to your store.
That's because they're the big bangers, Prof. It wasn't the big bang, it was the big bangers with the sauerkraut and bratwurst.
Zone are in grave danger. Please, Faithin, you have to help me
Moose
save
headed.
them.
We believe you.
Pequod mooses are American. We don't have mooses here.
We have to warn you of the risks involved.
Rabbits would probably have been a more apt,
In saving all
an
the
apt pick.
residents, we'll inevitably come to
I could go
blows
for some
with
frozen
Vision
fly. Frozen flies
Corporation.
and bugs, that's good protein, man.
Yeah.
We don't eat. Okay. This is probably my most controversial food take. We don't eat enough bugs
About now is getting everyone
in
out
like
of
the
the
West.
zone.
We don't use bugs enough
Okay.
as food.
If the client has made up her mind, there's nothing more to say.
So I think we should use
Work
more
on a rescue
bugs.
plan. Take a
High
look at this
protein,
map.
nutrient
The cunning
dense.
hares and the residents are trapped at the Canvas Street station.
We could probably
Kilometers
solve a
away
lot
from
of
the
food
surveillance
problems if we would just accept eating fucking bugs.
But to keep the
Now you're gonna go, oh, so what? You're gonna start eating bugs off your wall?
Pretending
Who says I'm not?
to be public
Who says I'm not right now eating bugs off my wall?
Speaking of which, the train that we delayed earlier
I see like
is
4.
at its destination, so there'll be even more people to
They've
guard
hidden
the
from me this
residents.
time.
We're not strong enough to face them head on, but perhaps we can take advantage of.
What is going on? What am I doing?
Yeah?
I'm taking down a
What does that
corporation.
mean?
Look, those trapped residents have no ether aptitude, so the mercenaries don't expect anyone coming from behind.
Okay, so we're gonna go around and kill them.
The surveillance point should be relatively unguarded.
That makes sense. We can go around behind them through the hollow.
Hell yeah, we're gonna kill the Powerpuff Girls, man. Just saying, man.
Good idea.
We should start eating bugs.
Then we quickly hijack the train at the surveillance point and go through the hollow to the Canvas
Apparently
Street
pancakes are
station.
one of the oldest recipes ever. I mean, that makes sense, right?
Residents get to the station
Isn't
platform
like
We
Len
can have everyone out of the blast zone in minutes.
or the whole thing around it?
How
It's just because
clever.
people just
The
put a load of
train
shit
itself
together.
has some resistance to friction. So as long as
and
we
make
get
a
them out of the
pancake.
hollow quickly, they won't get affected.
Early 70,000 BC, hot dog.
Hey Barry, can you drive the train out of the hollow and into New Eridu as quickly as possible?
Peacock, where has this come from? Where has this
I have already mapped out
where has
the
this
shortest route.
hostility come from?
No time to waste.
Have you been in Adam's chat? Have they been making fun of
Take this bang
of
route.
something?
Go find Nicole and tell her.
There's only I only wish for joy here, Peacock.
Right. Then it's
What
crunch
happened?
time.
I don't need you to hate the English. I already hate. I am the English. I already hate me. I hate me more than you could ever. Trust me. Pancakes are good though. Was it Len? Am I thinking of Len or am I thinking of something else? I think I'm thinking of Len. Location materials through training. Items need for W engine. Look what you need to modify a W engine. I've already done that. So I've modified a W engine. With the English and the French. Get worked up positively by thinking of things you like. Get worked up thinking about Stalker. Abandoned Metro. Take the Vision Corporation train. I'm in. Fire and water. Yeah. How do I get a suspicious cat for urgent commission detected? Nice. Dead end hollow to reach my destination. I'm in. Put me in there. Tag me in, Chief. Oh, trial use. And I get Bugaboo! Delightful. Nice, because I don't actually have to like build my character. Granted, these are all lower level than my actual characters, but I'll be fine. Royo.
And be here. I've got the last few
Hello, Grandma. You look like the same model as Valkyria Chronicles Grandma's.
We were really at our wits' end before you kids arrived. But where is the
People, talk more about Stalker. Because there's new Stalker coming.
She's been gone a long time.
Is the new Stalker releasing on all platforms, or is it just a PC sitch?
I hope she didn't run into trouble.
2 months. 2 months! You're so concerned for us.
Such concern for us. I'm so happy.
PC and Xbox, right, not PlayStation release. Is it Game Pass day one kind of sitch? I downloaded or pre-downloaded, or it should have pre-downloaded, but it's probably not actually, Black Ops 6 on my Xbox Series S. Because I was like, do you know what? If they're going to put it on Game Pass, play it on Game Pass. Yeah, I could see it being like a timed exclusive thing.
This means Vision is at the point of no return. They'll do whatever it takes to stop the residents from getting out. But the proxies plan to seize the train.
Wait, is Stalker on PS5?
It's true what they say about Phaethon's wisdom and
Or like on like an older PlayStation thing? Game Pass day 674. Is it? I was unaware of that. I thought Stalker was like really just a PC only thing. Shows what I know. I also know that like, well no, yeah, because they added the mods, didn't they? They added mod support, which I posted about. Again, I still didn't realize they were on PlayStation. Because my understanding of Stalker is that anytime I tried to get into it, it was like, you need to install these mods to make it like good. I was like, what does that mean? And I tried to, and I didn't really know what was going on. I bounced off.
Not true. This is Nekomata's
I should play Stalker.
and maybe the residents here know something.
Nah, never.
I know the place. Everyone around here knows
Stalker?
the Red Fang Gang.
I'm already playing Stalker. This is a moving unit, and I'm driving around Prof's house looking in. You can't see, but behind the screens there's a window, and I'm just staring at Prof right now.
Everyone here is related to them one way or another. In the early days, they weren't what they are now.
I believe in being a true variety streamer, where I'm just going to play like 20 different games, never finish any of them.
They often stood up for
17 of them are going to be JRPGs. One of them is going to be like a Western RPG, and then 2 of them are going to be like European games.
And that silver boy changed. He looked
You,
down
Prof.
on the slums and led the gang to do some awful things. As things got worse, many in the gang couldn't stand to see what it had become. Many of them left.
But do they have physical releases on PlayStation?
The Red Fang gang moved out of here.
Waved? I don't wave. I haven't waved since the Queen died.
Silver fell into the hollow.
I can't bring myself to.
By public security.
I love the royal wave. It's like, ew. The royal wave is a good wave.
Lady, we want nothing to do with them. What's wrong with that?
No, not that. You said Silver fell into the
Aren't we
hollow
the Cunning Hares? Did we kill someone?
Wasn't he killed by the Cunning Hares?
About
Queen did love waving.
I mean, Miss Client, you can
Yeah, we just lied about killing people.
We wanted to tell you, but each time you looked at us with those big, cute eyes.
Thanks for the save, Billy. Royalty.
We were there, but it was public security who did it.
The ruling class.
So
Royalty.
Don't worry, Nekomata. Even if public security hadn't intervened, he was no match for the cunning hairs.
What am I doing, man?
Even though it was you who got it wrong to begin with, we're somewhat responsible as well.
I like that Nicole's eyes are like... I like the eyes in this game. They look really cool.
Anyway,
very stylish. Scone. Scone.
Evacuate the residents out of here. Okay, let's go.
Deutschland. Germany. Oh god, I have to stop. I have to stop, man. I love that video, but I have to stop. It's succulent Chinese meal all over again. Succulent Chinese meal. A Chinese takeaway. Japan. Nippon. Do it, Prof. You were looking for more stuff to get on Steam? Do it. Get a Stalker. Play Stalker. Get a Stalker. Get into Stalker and then bully me about playing Stalker.
This path's blocked. We can't go. Let's take the secret way then.
Fallout New Vegas. Fallout 3. God, fuck me. I have to stop.
You're so prepared.
Oh, damn. Whoa. No, don't keep going. There's still things to do. I'm really easy to bully. I'm playing Cyberpunk right now. I'm really easy to bully. Get Final Fantasy. Like I said, if you're going to get Final Fantasy Prof, I'd recommend 10, but I don't know. The video lives in your head rent-free. That's me with, oh, I can't believe you've done this. Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this. That and Succulent Chinese meal. Oh, man. Get your hands off my penis! This is the man who grabbed me on the penis? Ah, I see you know your judo well. Ta-ta for now. When they, like, uncover the digital archaeology files and they find, like, clips, are they going to wonder what people are talking about? They're just going to have, like, 4,000 unrelated clips of, like, different people going, "This is Democracy Manifest." And then you'll be like, what the fuck was going on? I enjoy this one because there's, like, a train there and you just zoom right to the end of the train. This is Democracy Manifest. You excited for Galarian? Galarian! I keep forgetting about Galarian. I've got the files. Ripped direct from the disc. Is what my lawyers told me to say.
Our objective is simple. Take out the guards, seize the train, and head on out.
I'm still not really sure what kind of schedule I should make. I'm kind of a bit all over the place still. Okay, Ambi's great. Big fan of Ambi.
I think the pressure is getting to Ambi. She's lost her mind.
Not quite. I'm guessing she's humming background music to match the atmosphere.
Oh, she's humming the current background music.
Enough with the soundtrack, Ambi. Everyone knows how important this next fight is.
Yeah, but don't turn off the actual soundtrack. I need it.
We'll leave driving the train to you. How are preparations on your side?
They are in a big good time. I need to figure out how to do disc switching on a real PlayStation.
Well, you're as enthusiastic as ever. Don't get too overexcited, though.
I mean, I have the, like, fully backward compatible PS3. I don't know if mine still currently works. So I could play, like, if I just got physical copies of stuff, I could just stream them via that. They'd run like ass and probably break. It'd be great. It'd be a good time. God, the music in this game is so good. Yeah, I get to kill real people! In a video game. In Minecraft. Do you remember that, like, period when people were just saying, I do, like, crime in Minecraft? Like, that was a real defense or anything? I killed a man in Minecraft. If you say it's in Minecraft, you can't be prosecuted. Unironically, a guy I know said that to me, like, legitimately. He went, if you say in Minecraft, it's not illegal. And I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell? I want to be you, my guy. I'm trying to get like you.
Make a choice.
I just love how it looks, man. It just all looks so cool. It's so stylish. Donk. And then Y, and then blam. Boink, 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 and then Y.
It's up to you.
Bam. So you could be the environmental story toilet fossil for the paleontologist. Or game end. Yes, I unalive people. In Minecraft, I game end them. In Minecraft, I commit tax evasion. In Minecraft, like, the IRS can't get me. Partly because I'm not American, but also partly because I don't know what the UK equivalent would be. HRMC, probably? I guess I'd just say HRMC. It's not as catchy as the IRS, you know. If I'm going to do, like, tax evasion, right, I want to do it against a corporation that has a catchy name. Oh, cool robot. In Minecraft. And be buried with cat ear headphones. Just like your entire body decomposes, but the plastic in them lasts forever. So you end up, like, they end up finding them and just, like, your torched remains after the nuclear war. Oi! Hang on, what are you doing? There we go. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Full fucking combo me, baby. For the vine, that also works. No, if you're doing it for the vine, that's still like you're really doing. You have to say doing it for the vine in Minecraft.
It's up to you. The pleasure's all yours.
Bomb. Also, if you switch characters right, they can just all be on the field, which is kind of fun. Man, this game's cool. It's just fun to play, man. It feels good. It's the mayor! God, I wish all of those people in that scene were me at the same time.
Nekomata, take him with us. Anby and Billy have gone to the driver's compartment. Proxy, let the residents know to be waiting at the platform.
You plan to use the train to transport the residents?
Minecraft, man.
No
It's all
way.
Minecraft.
Absolutely not. If they get out, they'll talk to the press, and Vision and I will be done for. I don't care what it takes. Just stop this thing at once.
I'm gonna suck your toes in Minecraft.
Railroad damage from small explosives detected. Plan failed.
What?
Ta-da.
This isn't good. Something happened to the tracks. No way.
Director Perlman, sir, don't worry. I've blown up the only railroad route leading to New Eridu.
Yay, I like this guy. Can I use this guy?
No way!
You fool! You were supposed to blow it up after we've evacuated.
Yeah, now we can't leave. We're all dead now.
Residents can get out, but now neither can we.
Nicole,
Hell yeah.
enemy reinforcements
Billy, what are you doing?
What should we do? Damn it. Take the pipsqueak. Let's pull back into the train first.
Come in, Director Perlman.
We could beat all of these guys. I beat enough of them.
We've suffered some losses. But rest assured, in terms of numbers and supplies, we maintain the advantage.
Yeah, but you're not controlled by an Xbox Series S controller, so what are you gonna do? You might have the advantage in numbers, but you don't have the advantage in equipment.
Director Perlman, requesting orders.
Don't storm in. I'm inside. These bastards.
He said a swear, kind of. What is the swear tier list in terms of severity, right? Because, like, fuck often gets censored, bastard sometimes doesn't. Bitch, though, I see get censored more often than I would see bastard. But I remember growing up and, like, bastard was super strong.
They won't make any sudden
Damn and hell are swears in the US, bizarrely. Like, the idea of hell being a cuss word is bizarre to me, but you know, in the US, can't be doing that. How long are we streaming for? Probably not too much longer, because I also need to go to sleep, and I also need to eat some food. I haven't had, like, a dinner yet. I need to make something to eat.
No, I wasn't laughing at you. I happened to find it during the fighting.
Good job, Cat.
Family heirloom.
Are we still getting paid?
That's you with... Wait.
Probably finish up this story beat, and then I'll move on. Heck's pretty
From
good.
the Red Fang gang.
That's right. I lied to you.
Oh,
I'm not
shit.
the Red Fang gang's enemy, but one of the
It was a good job we
orphans used to
didn't
live
kill
near
Silver.
Canvas Street that they adopted. The Red Fang gang used to have ideals. They all wanted to protect their home. But as you've heard, eventually things got bad. And I broke away from the gang.
I like all these guys dressed in just like kind of regular outfits, and then her in this bizarre like cat get up.
Silver took me in. The Red Fang gang.
I think the thing that why I ask about having like cat ears and human ears is because I can't imagine a human skull without the ear shape, you know?
Into the dead end hollow looking for revenge.
I think I'd want to have
Not
both.
exactly what I expected. Not only did you save the kid, you even stayed.
So Billy, how do you have sweat?
After hearing a
How do you
vision
sweat on
fail,
your face like that? That is a aesthetic thing that I do enjoy, is like a robot character or a mask character, and they'll have sweat lines appear on the mask.
Gang betrayed their promise and abandoned the people they were supposed to protect. As a former member of the gang, I can't let that happen again.
I've killed so many people so far, it's all good.
Made up my mind. I'm gonna go negotiate with Vision. Don't worry. With Perlman as a bargaining chip, plus my identity as a member of the Red Fang gang, things will work out.
Miss Client! Nakamata! Hey!
If we're not getting paid, what was the point?
Nikomata! Nikomata! Envy! Billy! Open the door!
We can't, boss!
Mean. What do you mean? As long as I get paid, it's all good. That's all that matters in this.
Listen, there are people talking outside. I've made
Yo, she's got her own party. I want to use these guys.
I'm gonna take your boss with me on
Games that let you use the generic grunts are the best games. I want to play as generic grunt.
At the same time, all your men, all of you, will stop blocking the
I want
and leave with
the Metal Gear Solid Delta Twin Snakes to have VR missions where I can play as the Genome Soldiers.
an anti-corruption device. And the fastest route through the hollow. Nicole, everyone's counting on you.
Okie dokie.
We did it! We're out!
Son of a... Getting through the door took too long. Nikomata and Perlman have already gone into the
Goons.
hollow.
Goons. Underlings.
Barry, can you see what's happening in the hollow?
Goons. Masturbators.
Client's location found. Based on her current route, she will be arriving.
I'm
at the
hiring
hollow
goons.
exit
I'm looking
in
for
30
gooners.
minutes.
I'm looking for some top tier goons.
So there's no way to stop her?
No way.
Send your
We can't
CVs
save
to
the residents to Nikomata alone. If Vision
x.com/xxx.
is willing to resort to something so underhanded, they won't be easy to deal with. But our plan with the train failed, so
I am waiting for like the day Elon Musk announces that to try and save face, it's going to be like, actually I bought Twitter to turn it into a pornography platform. Haha, it was all a big brain play. To try and cover from the fact that he's like dismantled the website and, you know, is slowly destroying all the features. People are like, haha, it was a joke the whole time. And the kind of, you know, when like someone makes a joke and it backfires, like someone says something and it backfires horribly and they're like, ha, it was just a
Good
joke.
idea.
We'll do that with Twitter.
Dangerous, but it's the only way.
What do you mean?
Nicole,
Who let you in on this
Canvas
channel?
and Ute Eridu aren't that far apart as the crow flies. It's getting through the dead-end hollow that takes so long. If we can shrink the hollow and gain access to the exposed roads, we can get the residents out in one go.
Whatever this means, as long as it means I'm beating people up, I'm on board.
There's a chance! We're good at taking out ethereals!
But to reduce the size of the hollow, we'd have to eliminate approximately 3,000 of them.
Easy. Easy.
Under certain circumstances, the ether activity of certain giant individuals can reach or even exceed the equivalent of thousands of your standard ethereals. You've probably guessed by now. I mean the dead-end butcher.
That massive guy? He's way too big.
This is all fine. This is all fine. I'll kill the big guy, it'll all go fine.
I won't get to see Monica tomorrow night.
Who the hell is Monica?
We certainly aren't a match for it alone. But don't forget,
Billy, you're not allowed to have like a love interest or anything. An explosive.
We could help ourselves to some of their ether explosives.
So that's it. We use the explosives to take out the dead-end butcher. It's like you said. A pretty crazy idea. But we don't have time to think about it. Let's get to work.
All I know is that I'm killing a big thing. That's all that matters. All that matters is that I blow up big things. Whoa.
Okay. The new plan involves using Vision's explosives.
I forgot this all happened on this one square.
All their stock should be in here.
Suggestion.
Easy money.
Transport it with a vehicle.
Move onto the train. We ride off. It's all good times.
Onto the train.
Zoom out. Yeah, more stuff to find. There we go. Bomb. Bomb. Anything back the way I came? I assume not, because I did all of this right. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, we'll finish off this story thing, I think, and then we'll be good. Flip you. Bam. Name one good thing about the UK. Adam's in it. Adam_online is technically a part of the UK. And if you wanna say something about that, Pequod, I'll fight you. I'll fight you. Fight you in real life. Oh, I don't count. I'm English. The problem is that I'm English, so any possible good I have is counteracted by the fact that I'm English. Adam's Welsh, and therefore he doesn't have that like debuff.
Warning. Neko Miyamana's biosignal
Oh, she's alive.
What? Where is she?
Let's go blow her up.
The target is about to reach the hollow exit.
She ran off. What a hero.
What's going on here? How did Director Perlman get tied up by a little girl?
I don't know, but she got hold of Commander Perlman and the troops defending the blast area.
Yeah, being English is like a massive debuff.
She says she wants to see the person in charge here, so Miss Sarah has stepped in to negotiate.
You're the person in
It's always distracted if there's a sheep run.
I'll return him to you as
Yeah,
Division stops
yeah,
demolition
but
and gets the red
thankfully a lot of the world doesn't have sheep.
Easy for you to say.
They're still covering her face.
You say, and it turns
Her eyes, at least. This is full on Powerpuff Girls. I love it. I guess she's Blossom. I don't know what the Powerpuff Girls names are.
Who are you exactly?
Blossom,
You aren't worried about negotiating with us on your own?
Ruby,
Oops. Forgot to introduce myself.
Michael. I don't know what the Powerpuffs are called.
But you can call me Nekomata. I won't lie. I'm actually from the Red Fang Gang.
I know.
The Red Fang Gang?
That's right.
Bro, there's so many of you. This is like a terrible way to hold a hostage because she's like not using him as a hostage. They could just shoot her. They could just dome her right here, and then release the press release being like, "Hey, yeah, she kidnapped the president. That was fucked."
The bandit leader, Neko Miyamana, captured by the Vision Corporation. How's that? Sound good to you?
You mean to sacrifice yourself? How noble.
Just shoot her.
Noble?
Hammer PS5 side plays through the ads. I know what you like, Pequod. I really want the like black PS5 side plates, but also I don't want to have to install them. Is the thing, right? I don't want to have to take them off and install them. It was already scary enough putting an SSD in there.
And tell the public.
Holy shit, he's dead. Snake's in the audience.
He's not dead. The syringe contains an experimental anesthetic. Let me give you some advice.
Oh no, she's not a Powerpuff, damn it. I would like a mod for Metal Gear Solid that makes it so that when you shoot an enemy with a tranquilizer, it has like a percentage chance to just kill them. Because, like a percentage chance to kill them, or they don't fall asleep, and then like a 1% chance it works. Because anesthetic is not that simple. You can't just like dome a guy with a random needle and like bam, he's knocked out. You're more likely to just kill him than anything. So I want a mod for Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 on PC where it works like that. It's like 1% chance it actually does non-lethal, and then try to beat the game non-lethally.
Let's get the train moving.
Fentanyl, you say? I don't know, we're having a good time. Continue. No, just actual fentanyl. In the carts. Drive it into there. Drive it into them.
Things go well for Nicole and the others.
You can't just have a magic syringe that knocks people out, sadly. Oh, I'm playing as these guys. It's weird. I'm playing as my little dude, but I'm also playing as these guys. Sell drugs to guys. There we go. You should be able to hold up a guard and then slip him a Mickey. Right, I'm using classic lingo. Have I ever played a Dead Rising? I've played Dead Rising Chop Till You Drop. I beat Dead Rising Chop Till You Drop. I loved it. And Dead Rising 2. I've played a tiny amount of Dead Rising 3 and none of Dead Rising 4.
Huh? The beasties are running away.
I've also played Dead Rising off the record.
Almost here.
The monster?
The theme song.
What?
The bad guy's theme always plays before the final battle.
Hello, Billy.
Don't worry, Envy.
Look at my Dante Devil May Cry fella here.
From the Starlight Knights. Gotta break the rules when fighting bad guys. Take them out in less than 10 seconds with a flying kick. They won't even have time to play their theme.
What is this man?
Behind you.
What's the difference between the off the record was a Wii exclusive? Right, no, for the second game. Sorry, Dead Rising off the record was, instead of Chuck Green as the main protagonist, it was Frank West. It added a large new zone as a part of that and altered the story somewhat. Frank is infected, so you have to find the needles for him instead of the like daughter. Functionally, it's just like Dead Rising 2 Plus. It like adds a whole load of locations and weapons and stuff. It's very good. Hello, Lane. It's very good. It's very fun. It also, if you have a 2-player, the second player is Chuck, funnily enough. How are you, Layden? Chop Till You Drop, though. Chop Till You Drop is peak. Chop Till You Drop is a better version of Dead Rising 1. I'm solid. I'm okay. I'm alive. Take your pick from one of those. It's probably true at any one moment in my life. This game is loud again. Audio. Let me knock music up a bit. Let me knock sound effects down. That works. In the midst of moving states. What state from or to, if you are willing to share. If not, that's fine. I understand. I get it. Pequod's in here. I know what you. I know how you feel. Chuck is a mini boss in Off the Record. Yeah, because you have the Chainsaw Motorbike guy in 2, and instead in Off the Record it's Chuck. But you also, if you play 2-player, the second player is playing as Chuck, effectively. There's no story reason for it, it's just so you have like a different model kind of thing. That's not so bad. Off the Record's cool. Chop Till You Drop is cooler though. It's Dead Rising 1, but it's Resident Evil 4 for the Wii. South Carolina to Maryland. I've heard of South Carolina. Maryland. Oh, I'm getting mixed up with a Pokemon website called like Maryland, which is like Marill Land, as in Maryland, as in the like the stuff. How long's the drive? I can guess this. 45 hours. It's closer to New York. Gotcha. That I understand. I've heard of New York. That's the show they shot Friends in. The town they shot Friends in. You know what I mean. That's where Friends is. Which is a parody of that one Always Sunny in Philadelphia promo. What the hell is going on, my guy? What the fuck are you doing? I don't know what's going on, but I'm hitting buttons. Do it again. Bam. There you go. That's good, Billy. That's okay. That I like. I'm back in. I'm back in. I'm doing it. Do it again. Bomb. You. New York is your favorite village. London. England is my city. London is my country. Bam, and then RT. And only 8 hours, but we don't have to cancel. 19-hour drive. My lord. Good night, Pequod. I hope you sleep well. I hope you dream of a better Britain. Man. 19 hours. Good lord. I could never. I could never. Bam. Bam. This is fine. This is going, like, pretty well, all things considered. And by that, I mean, like, no things considered. There's no real issues here. Bam. Bam. Give me a switch. And there we go. That's what I was after. I was after a chance to switch. I want more chances to switch. You. In the car for 21 hours? Good God. Americans are built different, I swear. Being able to drive for that long is crazy.
Hey, how you feeling? We got a surprise for you.
That would break. did it, gamers. I beat the boss. I hit him with a train.
Roger. Measuring airborne electrical charge.
Leave it to me.
Critical voltage in 4. 3.
We did it, gamers. I've saved the world.
0.
We didn't do it, gamers. I've not saved the world. I have to uninstall. I timed the boss fight wrong. I like that Billy stayed further away. He's smart. I mean, to be fair, in America, that's... all the states are like different countries. But 8 hours is like a long time anywhere in Europe. Relative to the US, 8 hours can get you to a lot of places.
You're the one behind the demolition plan.
I mean, 8 hours in the UK, you could maybe get like across an ocean into France.
Is the construction project really that important to Vision?
It's probably doable if you go via like the Channel Tunnel or something.
I think that's enough chit-chat. It's time to get down to business.
What's that in your hand?
I wonder how north, like how far north is the limit to getting into France within 8 hours? It's probably not, it's probably fairly far.
I deeply regret the loss
Sacre
of
bleu!
non-existent residents in the blast zone. Everything we do is for our
She's pretty cool, actually. I'm
Goodbye.
I vibe with her. I too would press a button to kill a load of civilians because it's funny.
Miss Sarah, reports show a successful blast.
You did it.
Wait, look! That tunnel leading out of the hall.
Why would you fall? Look, France has some cool stuff. Paris is hell. Never go to Paris, but France has some cool stuff. Like, it's got some good food. And it's near Germany, so...
Oh, so you were able to get out of the blast zone? I'm impressed.
Gun down the civilians now.
Do you really think you can expose us? Don't forget, everyone here belongs to us. On my order.
Yeah! I knew it. We're gaming.
What? How could she?
She's serious!
I love corporations, man. Look at it go. Look at them go. This is going to be us, man. It's going to be great.
What's that sound?
Oh shit, it's the Rozzers.
Shocking scandal is developing around the Vision Corporation. After receiving a tip-off, our reporter followed the public security.
What do you mean?
and has now arrived at the site of the demolition command center located near the entrance to the dead-end.
It's fine. You could kill these guys too. It's all good.
Security forces are currently cordoning off the scene and have subdued a number of unidentified individuals posing as law enforcement.
Ah, damn it.
Calling Director Sarah! Calling Director Sarah! We're surrounded by public security!
You see, this is we can tell this is fiction because this would never happen.
Public security? Bellabog Industries-
Bellabog! You can see Ben. He's behind one of the speech bubbles. Sadly, you can't see him properly, but there's my big old Ben the bear.
I knew Vision wouldn't give up easily, so I contacted Bellabog.
Oh, there's multiple bears. Okay, maybe I was bear racist. I don't know which one is Ben. Racist?
Director Sarah, what should we
France
do?
has some nice food
Director Sarah?
and some cool locales. Germany's got some fucking banger food and some cool locales. There's a lot of cool places in Europe. Most of the time, you just have to stay out of, like, the main city.
And we'll be taken to the station to give statements.
Like, London fucking sucks, in my opinion. Like, London is a different country from the rest of the UK, and I don't think it's a very fun one.
Ask what you're doing, sneaking around alone.
Going, like, off to, like, Snowdonia in Wales or something is, like, a much cooler place to go if you're going to visit the UK.
Everything has been dealt with.
London you go to because you've, like, seen some films that had London in, and you're like, this is where Paddington lived.
Vision is guilty.
Incredible.
And then there's the cunning hairs.
Time to go pay £45 for a fry-up.
Tried to get you killed, right? You've still got to
An
pay your
unseasoned fry-up.
share. My share?
Yeah,
What
yeah, give me
share?
my money.
Your share for dinner, of course. Didn't we say once we were done with
No,
the
I want,
commission,
like,
a
actual, I
block
want
for
big
dinner?
money.
You
What's
said
wrong
you
with
didn't
poor
want to go to
Billy?
the Starlight Night restaurant,
Oh, poor Billy.
and Nicole says she wants a decent meal, so we'll have to split the bill. Wait a second! You guys said you'd treat me for being a generous client! Why do
I don't think she's actually paid us, so I can't treat you for being a generous client if I've not been paid.
I never said I'd go! Then consider this a formal invitation.
Wow.
To come to dinner with us?
Friendship.
The proxy siblings are coming too, and it's all you can eat.
That's right. All the mackerel you can
I love
eat
friendship.
has on.
Now imagine, right, if she wasn't like a cat girl and she was instead a cat 45-year-old man. It'd be incredible. He'd be like, unlimited mackerel. I'll have to think about it. It'd be so much better. Near Gestalt had it right. Near Gestalt knew what you should do with your anime characters. You should make them middle-aged men and give them the exact same dialogue. They should do. You know how in Alien they cast Sigourney Weaver for a role that they'd effectively written gender neutral but more masculine, and then they cast Sigourney Weaver in it. They should do that, but for anime characters, where they write like catgirl lines and then just give them to like middle-aged men.
According to the gang, they
This whole team established.
Strongbox, but nobody knows where it actually came from.
I have vision, man.
Silver received a commission from a
I have incredible vision. There's a manga that I was reading semi-recently, which was about a middle-aged girl. Sorry, a middle-aged woman. Middle-aged girl. Middle-aged woman who becomes a magical girl. That's where I got mixed up. Like, which is usually, you know, the high school girl thing in like manga and stuff. But it's this middle-aged like woman who becomes a magical girl, and she's like, "What the fuck? I'm an old lady." It's great. She spends the whole thing being like, "I am not like ready. I'm not right for this role. I can't do the fucking kawaii cute shit." It's so good.
Do that.
I'm your favorite Gestalt? Hell yeah.
I've been busy with the last
You're my favorite replicant.
and pushed back your commission a little. But that strongbox is really hard to look into. And I want to help
Damn.
those poor old residents who escaped death get compensation.
I'd be your
as
Gestalt
soon as
prof. I'd be your
possible.
Gestalt any day.
Save them together after all.
Thanks for the guilt trip, Nicole. We'll let
Thanks,
you off the hook
Nicole.
this time. That reminds me. What happened to Nekomata? I haven't seen her since that day.
Ah, that little kitten. About
Well, cats live for like 12 to 15 years, roughly, so... Right, there's original you. Yeah, that's me.
I printed our group photo out. What do you think?
I'm your Gestalt, and also I'm the original you.
Come grab one. This one's for Wise, and this one's for Belle.
Whoa, photo of 6 people added to the workbed. What am I going to work on? I know. I've played Near Gestalt. I've played Near. I know what Gestalt means. Because it's a part of the game. It's a part of the thing. A group photo from Nekomata taken at a buffet restaurant after the Vision demolition crisis was taken care of. Just as Nekomata claims it's a very good picture. Looking at it brings back memories of a delicious meal, relaxed spirits, and slight whiplash at the side of the bill. I thought Billy had food on his head then for a second. Not playing enough Wano to be you. You don't know what I'm doing under this table. You got no idea what's going on below my waist. No one ever does. Not even me.
Nicole.
What if your lower body was like controlled autonomously from you? Like someone else controlled your lower body? What if everybody controlled someone else's lower body? Right? So, get the money. So like when you're walking around, it's not you walking, it's someone else doing it. What does it mean then? It means you're playing the version of Nier that has the old Nier, not the young anime boy Nier. Keep up, Prof. It's German. You should know this.
I'm Neko Miyamada, but you can call me Nekomata. I work for the Cunning Hairs. I look forward
Are you part of the Cunning Hairs faction? Like now? Would that be like a spoiler? If I went into my agents and I looked for her, how do I figure it out? Yeah, so she's a Cunning Hair. Would she always? I assume she's always a Cunning Hair. He's fluent. I've knotted more. I can't stop knotting, man. Okay, let's chat with Wise. She joined the Cutting Hairs. We get the shot hope she gets the lawsuit with Vision Corporation done and over. Will she be able to win the case? Facts are clear as day. There's no way she'll lose. With so many witnesses, Nicole won't hesitate to protest the advantage and win big. Not to mention Vision's competitors must have been biding their time, waiting for the right moment to attack. It's hard to imagine her losing. Let her worry about all that. We've got plenty on our plates as is. Let's take one thing at a time. Where do you plan to put that photo? Where do you think I should put it? I want to redecorate the photo wall. Put on near. Put on near Gestalt. Gestalt's just a fun word to say. It's very satisfying. I'm gonna Gestalt you, if you know what I mean. Bam. Find a spot you like. Right at the bottom. Shit. Right in the middle. There we go. Save. Yes. I can put stickers. Damn. Whoa! I didn't really play around with this at all when I did it on mine, so that's fun. I'll save and exit. Delightful. Out we go. We can rest easy. Fantabby daisy. I want you to play outwardly. It's good. Continue. Don't just stop. My loudspeaker's not very loud. Rest until morning. This should, I think, put me in the intermission. Whoa. Perlman's going to jail. So I was in Canvas Street claimed that Vision promised them proper resettlement even up to the day of the blast of money they went in place. Meanwhile, Vision blocked off civilian signals. Vision got the contract based on the cost advantage. Canvas Street residents basically all pretty poor and many don't have legal ID. Odd job agency is the cunning hair to get the size out of the... Let's say how they do that. Why is nobody like claiming that it's fake news? Focus on the strongbox. If I calm down and think through it, it'll all be good. It's a new day. Video store. Eggs in different baskets. Maybe I'm a business genius. Am I now in like the intermission? Hetty greeting an unfamiliar guest. A new customer. She's so beautiful. What kind of videotape should I recommend? Welcome to Random Play. What kind of videotape? This is the Shark-tailed girl, who I also can't use because she's a limited time character. She's the current limited time character. If you want to play as a cool shark girl, you got to get her now. She's cool too, actually. Like playing her as in the like tutorial thing, she's very good. She's good fun. She beats the shit out of people with her shark tail, which you'd think wouldn't be a surprise, but I feel like that's not as common. And he clearly remember the game. The VR Club has new monsters to fight. Go with the shark tail, leaves the video store without looking back, leaving Hetty standing there in disappointment. Big fail. Don't ever fucking speak to me again, Hetty. First videotape the customer won't like. Do you want me to recommend a gorgeous movie like Enter the Eva to a girl like that? Just, yeah, Better Boff is better. What's the plan? You going out? I want to go to the club, man. Should be a new reward if there's a new stage. We're now, everything's settled. Go to the Here Club. This will be where we call it, methinks. This is going to be the end of today. This went way longer than I meant it to. You looked up... Peacock, you were going to bed, and now you're looking up tikka masala. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Looking up tikka masala. What's the matter with you? My god, man. There's a spice called Miss Me With That. Fuck you, Pequod. Get out of here. Prof, time out this man. For like 40 seconds. 40 seconds, time this man out. I gave you an order. He's not going to be here to see it, but I want him timed out anyway. Yeah, this is... Oh god, how do I fucking exit this game? Confirm. Yeah, that went way longer than I meant it to. Deserved. Enjoy your day, evening, afternoon, morning, or whatever it is. Oh god, that deletes every message. I forgot if you time someone out. That's crazy, man. But deserved. Enjoy your day, evening, afternoon, morning, or whatever it is where you are. Layden, if you're still here, I wish you luck with your long move. Prof, I wish you luck with Warner and Dragon Age 2, and particularly Dragon Age 2. I will be back maybe tomorrow, maybe with something, don't know what. We'll figure it out. E-buy, gamers. E-buy. Look at my, you can't see my shelf anymore, can you? No. E-buy, gamers. E-buy.